Good evening, everybody, and welcome over to Smith Station, Alabama at Sammy Howard Field. We'd like to welcome you to today's presentation from Georgia Alabama Sports Live of Glenwood Soccer. Today we have the Glenwood Gators facing off against the Alabama Christian Eagles outside of Montgomery. Glenwood already in control early on. These two teams met early on already in the season just about a month ago on March 3rd, where Glenwood managed to walk away with a 1-0 victory over the Eagles. Facing off now in the back end of a home and home. Early on, Glenwood keeping good possession of the ball. Glenwood currently wearing the black home kits. Eagles wearing the road whites. We'll get a handball called down at midfield. Free kick taken by Curtis. Put the forward half of play. One over by the Eagles, and they'll start moving downfield. Aldridge plays it inside. It's taken away. Barnes currently battle played ahead. Just a little bit too tough. Keeper will be there to be able to stop the ball. Alabama Christian Academy so far 2-6 on the year. The Gators 5-4-1 with victory as recent as 2 days ago over in Prattville against Autauga Academy 10-0. Fortunately got rained out before the boys could play. Still a good matchup for the girls. Alabama Christian Academy coming into today's matchup with a 2-6 record. Just struggled a little bit offensively so far. Common opponent between the two is Lee Scott Academy. Alabama Christian Academy dropping both of the games they've played against them. Glenwood also dropping to Lee Scott 0-6. So played on the far side, out of bounds. Referee will say Eagle ball. Throw in is intercepted by the Gators. Looking for something moving downfield. Taken away again. That one sent a little deep. Keeper able to recover. Let's play it ahead. Schwind was in the area there. Montroy will recover. And that one sent out of bounds. Far play by the Gators. So far, both sides working to find their offense early on, try to maintain possession of the ball, try to get something going. Glenwood perhaps with something working here in midfield. Ball's played through. Great ball through. Montroy's running the other way. Puts a shot on goal just right out. Keeper's able to make a stop. Good little breakaway there for Glenwood. Great through ball put into play, giving the Gators a chance to go ahead and get some early points. Schwinn there with the interception. Goes out to Curtis, kicks it out wide. Montroy's not there to collect. It'll be Eagles ball. So far, a good job by the Gators keeping the ball on the half of the Eagles field. Certainly gives you more offensive opportunity. Perhaps a stray ball or a breakaway here. Great through ball there played. Maybe just a little bit too strong. Montroy not able there to recover, but great idea. Almost had a Montroy to Montroy connection there. Just a little bit too strong. Gators will maintain possession on the free kick, though. As Eagles intercept that pass, hit it out of bounds, it will stay with the Gators. Working on this near sideline. It's thrown into the box. No one really there to recover. It's played out. Get a Glenwood corner kick. Lily Curtis was there, getting a little bit of interference there. So now the Gators will line up inside the box, looking to strike early on. Just under 5 minutes so far in this first half for the Gators. Already with a great opportunity. Curtis plays it in just off the far post. Gators unable to take advantage of that free kick. It's very well placed, just a little bit too far. Eagles will be playing this one outside now with a free kick. Really early on, that's a good sign for the Gators to be able to earn a corner kick and honestly have a really fair shot at goal there. Just unable to get anyone on target. It's now working on the far side. Referee will call a foul and it will maintain possession with the Gators. Pardon me, it will be a throw-in for the Gators. That's Emma Barnes working on the far end now, putting it into play. Plays beautifully inside the box. Straight kick by Moody. Not quite able to go in, just goes right over the goal top. Falling just a little bit too high there. Also, that was a really great play, though, putting that ball inside the box, giving Gators another chance to score early on here. Now at the 6-minute mark. Once again, Glenwood doing a very good job of keeping the ball on the Eagle side of the field, putting a lot of pressure on them offensively. Montroy able to work outside. She'll be able to keep it in play. It's hit off of an Eagles defender. That was Addie Smith. It will be another corner kick for the Gators on the near end here. Give Lily Curtis another opportunity to put this one into play. Strike early for the Gators as they load back up in the box. Last one just a little bit too hard on the far post. Let's see if they can put someone back there and try to knock one in here. It's well done. Doesn't find anybody. Still inside the box. Eagles struggling to get it away, and they'll just clear it out. Possession will maintain with the Gators here. Bowen able to play that far side. Still working inside on the Gators. Eagles get possession. They may have numbers here if they can get running. It's Petway working on the far side now. Looking for a cross. Just deflects off a Glenwood Gator. Eagles will earn their first corner kick of the ball game. Will be taken by Donica Yates on the far side. Now the pressure switched to Glenwood. Have to make a defensive stand here. That one just a little short. Still in danger territory. Eagles maintain possession. That one's just played out. So it will remain on the Gator half the field. But Gator possession there. They're saying it was deflected off of an Eagle. That one's thrown inside now. A little bit of a running match going on here. It's played out. It will stay with the Gators, though. So we have Moody with the throw in. Gators right now doing a good job maintaining possession of the ball. Have a lot of early opportunities so far in this matchup. That was just thrown a little bit too strong. Eagles managed to kick it out of play. It will give Glenwood another very favorable throw-in where they could just throw it into the box if they load up strong enough, and that's what they'll do. Montroy's there, just the keeper to beat. Unable to beat him. Oh, so close there. Good job by the Eagles defender, able to get a hand on the ball just before. It looked like it was Montroy there to strike it in. That was a really good throw by Moody to get that ball into play. A lot of people don't really consider the danger of a throw-in into the box, but Moody, very strong, able to get that ball where you needed to get it. And just unfortunate there. Another great opportunity for Glenwood. And a great save by the Eagles keeper. As Bowen plays this one back. Working on this near side. Gators maintain possession. They'll call that out of bounds. They'll say it bounced out before Schwinn was able to maintain possession, keep it in play. Throw in from the Eagles. Have a little bit of a Referee dispute here. Eagles will get to throw it in again. Making sure ball boy has another ball on hand just in case this one goes flying out. I like it. Good job by the Gators working on that throw in, making them work for it. Yates will throw it in early. Struggle for possession at midfield. Gators want to press. That one's put a little bit too strong. That time off of power of the Eagles. But it will stay with the Eagles. Smith on the throw in here, looking far. That one just booted off the leg of Lily Moody. Stay with the Eagles as they slowly begin working their way down this near sideline off of throw-ins. That one just mishandled there by Yates. Still in possession of the Eagles, doing a good job maintaining it. Switch up the side of the field, goes a little bit too far. Reed there not able to collect. Gators will now have possession. So far, the Eagles struggling to really find an offensive rhythm. Maybe an opportunity to just hasn't really gone their way. So we now have Curtis fighting for it midfield. Doing a good job working to maintain possession, fighting for it. Still has it after going through two Eagle defenders. Plays a good through ball. Good little 1-2 there from Moody and Montroy, unable to really capitalize off of it. That one almost kept in bounds by Petway. He'll stay with the Gators. Almost had a little bit of a breakaway there. Good little opportunity for Glenwood. So far, the Eagles just struggling to find their offense. So far, only 6 goals for this season after 8 games. So not the strongest offensive team. Glenwood able to bolster a couple more goals, including a 10-0 victory over Beulah as well, twice, as well as a 10-0 victory over Atauga Academy just a few days ago. Near side referee will give the throw in to the Eagles. Be Smith with this one. She'll look to throw it far. Believe the referee said she stepped over the line on the throw in, so it will be Glenwood possession from the previous spot. Moody throws it ahead. No Gator there really to collect, but pressure still being brought by Curtis as it is played out by an Eagle defender. Time Leah Johnson. Now we've got Moody again, this time on the near sideline, looking for a throw in, potentially put it in the box and give Glenwood an opportunity here. Throws it in deep. Curtis is there. It's not right on target, but it's really what you're looking for as Glenwood is to just keep putting that ball in the box, keep putting pressure on Alabama Christian Academy, try to get them to make a mistake because eventually it will happen. It does happen. So great job, continued offensive pressure from Glenwood here. We have a battle at midfield. Montroy able to win it here. Has a lot of space. Still able to maintain possession after a touch too strong, but just plays it right outside on the near sideline. Giving it over to the Eagles. Oh, ill-placed throw-in that time, finding Gabby Montroy of the Gators and able to keep them in possession. Very fortunate that one got cleared out there. There's now a battle around midfield just to settle. Does look like Glenwood will maintain possession, just plays it a little bit too hard there. Good job, play it back by Curtis. This time it's taken away, though, by Petway. The Eagles are now running on the right side, far field. Deflected. They'll say that one's deflected right there off of Barnes. Stay with the Eagles. The ill-advised throw-in gives possession right back to the Gators, though, and Glenwood doing a really good job maintaining possession of the ball so far this half. Very strong ball there. Curtis on the run. Eagles able to collect, though. I really do like that idea, though. Maybe just placed a little bit too hard, but Curtis was there on the run. Once again, giving Glenwood an opportunity to potentially have something. Moody with possession, plays it out to Montroy, intercepted there. Powers loses it this time. Ridge able to collect. Barnes able to collect center field. Moody's now working, drops it off to Montroy. Able to get it off an Eagles defender, maintain possession. Still going the way for the Gators early on. That throw in there, not able to find a target. But Montroy is working for it, able to take a good step outside, plays it in. Opportunity there, Curtis. Oh, that was such a good save by the Eagles there. Curtis was right there, potentially able to score, maybe just a step behind, but certainly credit the Eagles being able to fall on top of that ball, prevent an early goal. But story of the matchup so far, Glenwood, very early pressure. That one booted by Moody. Ooh, just outside on the far post. Not able to find the target, but it was there. I like the idea. As I was saying before, a point got proven again. So far, the game for the Gators has been putting a lot of offensive pressure on the Eagles and either finding a goal or hoping they make a mistake. But the Eagles have been right there step by step, able to keep playing good defense and keep the Gators scoreless so far in this first half. Aldridge working on out the inside, unable to find a target. That one's intercepted there, sent in by Hallam. Montroy now one-on-one. Plays it off of Addie Smith. Stays with the Gators here. That one's thrown in. Curtis unable to settle. Still trouble in the box for the Eagles as they are able to collect on a stray shot, that time from Gabby Montroy. Still great tactics from Glenwood, able to put offensive pressure on. Just able to find the goal thus far. Hallam facing a little bit of pressure here. Referee will say that was off of Hallam. It will stay with the Eagles. So give Aldridge the throw in. Powers working on the near side too. Gets it to her. Referee will say she let go of that one over her head. So back to Glenwood. So an illegal throw from Eagles gives possession right back to Glenwood. As we have a crowded near midfield. That one's deposited deep to Curtis, who's able to settle. Plays a good ball outside to Montroy. Maybe just a touch too strong, but the idea was there. I really like this Glenwood forward attack that they have going between Montroy and Curtis. Both Montroys and Curtis. So far doing a great job working, distributing the ball, trying to get something going. So we wait the throw in. That would be Leah Johnson substituted out for the Eagles early on. Ball stays in play there. Gabby Montroy working on it inside, unable to get the interception. Bowen's right there, though. Able to get the stop, plays it back to Montroy. That one will go outside over to Reagan Ridge. Just a touch too strong as she's unable to collect. Deep throw in from the Eagles, maybe giving them something to work with. Unable to collect. Petway does get hold of it eventually. Moody's right there in the middle to intercept, though. Curtis unable to secure it. Petway working again on that right side. Play one deep. Bowen there to collect. Unable to fully settle, though, so the Eagles do have a chance here. Working on the Gator half of the field. Petway able to keep that one inbound, still working by herself. Gets it inside. Boyer working, gets taken away, though, by Ridge. Also played out that time by Boyer. So will be Glenwood throwing very deep in their own territory, though. It's played into Corbett, able to maintain possession. Does lose it, though. Bowen there to secure. Able to clear it. Eagles will have the throw in at the mid-end. Tell you, Nicole Bowen's been a very good defender so far for the Gators. Anytime it's looked like Eagles may have a breakaway, may have numbers, may have some offensive capability coming in. Bowen's been right there. Always perfectly positioned, able to intercept, get what she needs to do, clear it out. Montroy works in midfield, unable to win the battle there. There's Bowen again, playing it off of Petway. Call a handball just off the elbow of Petway, giving Gators a free kick. Just short of midfield. That one's played towards Curtis, unable to really collect. Eagle defender got there first. That one's played outside to Ridge. That will be a throw-in for the Eagles. It's Corbett working inside against Petway on the far side. Good throw in there. Able to find Boyer. Not able to maintain possession, though. Good little clear here. Gives Lily Curtis a chance to run. That one's kicked out. It will be a throw-in for Glenwood. I'd imagine for Lily Moody taking all the throw-ins so far for Glenwood, has a really strong arm. Gives him a really good chance to advance the ball down the field. Perhaps put this one inside the box. That one is inside the box. Great accuracy. Does find Curtis. Do believe they are going to call a handball on Glenwood. That one just off the elbow of Corbett. Played inside towards midfield. He was able to settle, get that one off. Boyer now working. Bowen there to head it away. Lily Moody with some great footwork to win possession there. Does just play it away. You have Ridge on the far side able to intercept. An Eagle defender goes down, potentially giving Glenwood a chance here. Petway there to recover. Montroy working in midfield. Has Curtis outside, potentially through. Unable to really deliver. Schwinn able to get a hold of the ball. Finds Curtis on the outside. Able to prevent it from going out. Still trouble for the Eagles as it works inside the box. That one really good clear by Smith to avoid any trouble. Petway now wants to run on the far side. Working alongside Emmeline Reed. Good defense by Glenwood, able to stop that one, slow it down, kick it out. Able to get numbers back on defense. Eagles potentially had a runaway there. Strong pass. Bowen able to get contact with it, able to stop the ball. Barnes also there to help Glenwood win. This time Bowen will have the throw in. Very strong competition there between Petway and Corbett. Goes the way of Petway. This time Ridge unable to secure it. It looks like we will have another substitution for the Eagles early on in this first half. We're still level here, 23 minutes, 15 seconds into the matchup between Alabama Christian Academy and the Glenwood Gators. Eagles here with a little bit of offensive capability, playing inside the box. A little bit dangerous here for Glenwood. Good clear out by Schwinn. Now a 3-on-4 here for Glenwood if they choose to play it. Montroy able to collect the reflection, plays it back to Curtis inside, finds its way to Montroy working on the near sideline. Addie Smith there able to slow it down. Once again, Glenwood with the throw-in on the Eagles' half of the field. Alabama Christian Academy very well aware Glenwood's throwing capabilities as they load the box anytime they have it on their half of the field. That's Curtis working inside. Gabby Montroy there, unable to collect near the top of the box. So it's won by Petway. This time Barnes able to play it out to Ridge, who will drop it off to Bowen to collect and play that one in towards Curtis and Montroy. Montroy with a little bit of space here, working just outside the box. Could potentially get a good cross on target. just deflected right off of Yates. Unfortunately, not a corner kick for Glenwood, but it will be a throw-in once again. A deep throw-in. Maybe about an extra yard or two away from a corner kick there for Glenwood. Very fortunate for Alabama Christian Academy to not concede that. Strong throw-in does find itself deep inside the box. Petway able there. Play some good defense, able to collect it. Now a matchup between Barnes and Petway. Petway just booting this one forward. Will be collected and properly sent out there. Moody with a nice move to win possession. Plays it ahead. Montroy on the outside. Once again, Yates there to play it out. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do as a defender. Let your defense catch its breath to get in position for the Gator offensive. Moody will look to throw. Montroy there, lands just past her. Curtis still fighting for it. Petway able to win possession temporarily. This time it's Broach that gets a hand on it. Almost just played a little bit too strong there. Leave by Barnes. Will give the free kick to the Eagles. Free kick a little bit ill-advised. Montroy is able to intercept. Battle for possession. Yates does win it for now, but she plays it out, unable to get the pass on to Aldridge. We'll give Moody another opportunity for a throw-in here. Still looking inside the box, opting not to go towards center of the field. Petway boots that one towards midfield. Bowen there, able to get the ball down. Petway sends another long shot into Glenwood territory. No one there but the keeper, and she will just let that one roll out. Abby Taylor will collect it for a corner kick. Not a corner kick, apologies, a free kick. Bowen will take the corner kick, drops it off back to Smith, who will take the free kick. Apologies. Glenwood gets their tactics set up. Barnes able to play it. Far side to Broach. Puts it back inside towards the middle. Moody able to collect. Plays it back to Ridge. Glenwood has something working on the far side here. Able to get the through ball. Broach working on it. Tries to drop it off. Moody's just not able to get there. Schwinn now on the near side. That one deflected by Aldridge. Working to keep it in bounds. She's unable to do that, referee. Giving the throw into the Gators. Moody now looks to push the tempo here. Well played by Yates. Moody regaining possession, playing it inside into Barnes. Drops it off to Ridge. Just a tough touch. Thompson's there, put that one away. Spohn will look to drop that one off to Taylor. Gives it back to her as they work to stretch the defense, make it work a little bit. Great pass, somehow finds its way through two Eagles defenders to Moody at midfield. Glenwood potentially a little bit of something to work with here. Montroy plays a nice little through ball. Lily Curtis and the keeper, only person to beat. Unable to get there just in time. Maybe touch was just a little bit too strong, but Lily Curtis was in hot pursuit. Just maybe a step or two away from netting the first goal of today's matchup. But I really like what Glenn was doing. Bone played a really good ball there to Moody, and great work with Montroy again and Curtis working offensively to get something going. As see again, Montroy working on the outside, tries to play a ball inside to Curtis, unable to get there. Wins possession back from Yates inside the box. Drops that one off to Broach. She will play it into Moody. Looks for a shot. It is on target, but it is intercepted. It is saved by the Eagles. And it's about the second or third shot so far by the Eagles that have We've had a great keeper inside the goal, able to prevent any damage so far. As this matchup goes on, though, it'll be interesting to see how the legs continue to carry. If they get a little bit heavy, if Glenwood's able to eventually get that burst of speed and get the goals on these really good through balls they've been able to put into play. Barnes plays it ahead. Curtis able to settle. That one's taken away. Ball's played just a little bit too strong by Barnes, but Montreux works, saving it, unable to get there in time. The Eagles are throwing, and we will have another substitution coming in for both sides. I believe it will be Broach coming out of the matchup. Gabby Montroy coming back in to work into center field. Glenwood's still in a very favorable position offensively. Their defender is playing very far up, hoping to potentially catch a stray ball, and that one just ill-advised throw-in will give Moody an opportunity to play it deep. The ball does get past all Eagles defenders. Curtis there takes a bump, unable to get the shot off. But there are those Gator defenders able to try to maintain possession. That one played by Barnes just outside. Collected again by Barnes. Right now a little bit of a one-on-one right there towards the end of the field. Hallam able to secure it, though, as two players go down, a little bit of contact. As Reagan Ridge a little bit slow to get up for the Gators. Does look all right, though. It's a good sign for Glenwood. Possession staying with the Eagles here on a free kick. Played ahead. Yates is able to get there. Now a little bit of a battle of possession now. That time by Ansley Hallam. Center field umpire will say it is Gator ball. Good job by Hallam there on the recovery. Donica Yates was there, potentially giving a threat for the Eagles. Bowen working further up in the field than normal. Does play a great ball outside to Montroy. Gators with numbers here. Chance to strike. Plays it inside to Bowen. Rolls off for Shin. Curtis collects. Unfortunately for Glenwood, Eagles able to work it. Gabby Montroy now working, trying to regain possession, and able to do so. I believe that was Kaylee Rudolph there for the Eagles, able to get a good stop. Glenwood had a lot of momentum there, had numbers. It's getting great offensive potential. As Bowen's working inside the box, able to keep possession. Plays it just a little bit strong. Oh, Curtis was right there. That's just so unfortunate. Great job by the Eagles, able to stop. Referee will have a stoppage of play. Call it a free kick. So Glenwood will have a free kick about 30 yards from goal here. See what they can do with this one, taken by Moody. It's put right over the head, and they will score. Lily Moody with the first strike of the night for the Gators. That one just soaring right over the head of the keeper. Lily Moody been such an offensive threat all night so far. That time on a free kick from about 30 yards out. It's perfectly placed, goes right over the head of the keeper, and Glenwood strikes first. 1-0 Glenwood here in this first half with about 7 minutes to play. As I was saying, Lily Moody, very good. Great ball control, great strength. That time, great placement on the shot from about 30 yards out. I mean, that's no gimme. Placed it right over the head of the keeper as Moody's here with it again. Plays this one to Schwind on the drop-off. Defender will step, plays it. Has a good ball to Montroy, unable to fully settle. So, center field referee is suggesting we might have a clock issue. Scratch that. Looks like cleats came undone for Montroy. We'll give a free kick to Glenwood as they're able to get it down. Lily Curtis with a chance for offense. I believe that was Rudolph there to intercept. They will rule that one as a corner kick, so Lily Curtis, very talented senior for the Gators, able to take her third corner kick of the game, give Glenwood another opportunity to score before the end of this first half. Box does get loaded up. No players inside the goal. That one will go to Moody again, just off target on the header. Another chance to score for Lily Moody. That was a really well-placed corner kick. Gave her a good opportunity to give something to go there, add more points for Glenwood, just unable to put it on target as it rolled towards the near side goal post. Out of play for the Eagles free kick. So far only a 1-0 game, but it's really looked in favor of Glenwood through all stages. I mean, ball control this entire time has been on the Eagles side of the field as Moody collects that free kick and plays it into Curtis. Unable to get much going there. I believe that one was lost by Corbett. Corbett able to recollect, though. That one's played just strong. Far sideline by Barnes will give the Eagles a throw in. Stray ball struck by Ridge again out of bounds. Petway now working. Loses control of it. Has it back working middle field. Great dribbling skills, maybe just a touch too strong. Interference did come from Barnes there. Glenn was unable to capitalize on that. Petway doing a really good job for the Eagles working on that far sideline. We'll have a throw in, try to give the Eagles a chance. Nobody's home. Corbett working for possession. Unable to win it, but Glenwood does eventually. Well, they had a chance there. That one goes out. Ridge the Gator in the area as Petway looks for another throw in. This time plays it safe inside to Yates. Corbett will collect, though. Stray ball finds its way to Rudolph. Plays it back. Rudolph there knocks off the referee's hat. Not sure what we're calling there. A little bit of a wardrobe issue here before the end of the first half. Moody will get a free kick and send that one down deep. Great job by Addie Smith there. She's really been having to work. Graylee Montroy giving her all she can have, working really hard on that near side. We now have Gabby Montroy working against Petway. That one's played deep. Leah Johnson there able to collect. Lily Curtis still trailing. Ill-advised ball does get to Montroy. Gators potentially with something to do here. Just a tough touch there by Graylee Montroy. Gabby Montroy there to collect. Able to really good through ball. Lily Curtis only keeper to defeat. She plays it just on the near side, unable to score. Lily Curtis with a really good strike there just outside the box. Off of a really well-placed ball again. Able to find its way through two defenders, but of course a very difficult shot from that range and with two defenders on her hip, each hip. Still a really well-placed ball. So far, Lily Curtis and Graylee Montroy and Lily Moody giving the Eagles everything they've asked for, giving them a tough time. Moody plays that one inside. Does find its way back to her, unable to secure it though. Plays that one, it gets off the hip of Rudolph. Yates plays it downfield towards Petway. Misses on the through ball, but it does eventually get its way through. Eagles with a little bit of offensive capability here. Reed able to recollect. Taken away, though, by Ridge. Battle for possession taking away on the Gator half of the field. That one played to Corbett. They will call offsides, though, and it will be a free kick Alabama Christian Academy. Just about a minute and a half left to play here. Glenwood tries to add on to their first half lead. Perhaps the Eagles looking to equalize here. Almost said eagle eyes. That would have worked too, huh? Deep ball played right into Glenwood possession. Barnes there able to collect. Petway in hot pursuit though. Bowen does play it deep in the direction of Ridge. Unable to collect though. Will stay with the Eagles with a throw in at midfield. Gabby Montroy and Lily Moody working there. Played outside, giving Alabama Christian Academy another throw in on the far side. Possession battle. Petway might have gotten away with a handball there off the kick of Bowen. That one played strong. Great job by Johnson there to able to just get a foot on it because Lily Curtis was in hot pursuit, potentially had a run there if she didn't get a stop on that one. Gabby Montroy plays that one deep in. The keeper will collect. Boyer working inside, going against Montroy. Barnes plays that one outside. Will be a throw in here now. Moody able to maintain possession, gives it away. Played in the direction of Bowen, Petway in hot pursuit. But that'll do it for the first half. Gators striking first with a great near 30-yard free kick from Lily Moody soaring over the head of the keeper will give them the lead as we end this first half. Once again, would like to thank our sponsors here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Glenn Smith Chevrolet, the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola for bringing this broadcast to your home or your mobile phone. Gators go into halftime with a 1-point lead here at Sammy Howard Field in Smith Station, Alabama. We will be back with you, though, after halftime in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's presentation of Glenwood Soccer, presented by Georgia Alabama Sports Live as we get underway in the second half. So far, the Gators leading 1-0 after the first half of play, looking to hold on to that lead as they continue to do more of what they did in the first half and keep the ball on the side of the Eagles half play. And that one booted now. Bowen able to collect it. Working to possess. Plays a good ball. Up the ridge. Thompson there to intercept. Keep possession. It will be a throw-in for the Gators, though. Moody plays that one deep just over the head of Langford. Pardon me, Rudolph. That was kicked again once by the Eagles. Have another throw-in here from Lily Moody. If you're joining us late, Gators managed to score about halfway through the first half. Lily Moody on a 30-yard free kick. Just scored that one right over the head of Richburg, able to score as Richburg collects. She'll kick that one, make its way towards about half field over the head of Schwinn. Hollum over there, unable to win possession. Will be a throw-in for Alabama Christian Academy. Unable to maintain possession, though. Aldridge headed that one outside, so we will have Moody throwing it in on the far side. Looking deep back in the direction. Addie Smith of the Eagles. Here we go. Now we have a run out here. I believe it's by Montroy, unable to really do much with that. I believe it did hit off of an Eagle defender, though, so it will be another corner kick. The fourth corner kick of the night for the Gators. Haven't really been able to capitalize, but they've had some really well-placed balls, able to pose a threat as they start to load up the box. It will be Lily Curtis once again taking the corner kick on the far side. Puts it in deep. Last a little bit short. Moody was there, tried to get something going. Far side umpire will say it was off of a Gator, though. So that ball just managed to glide on the far side of the post, just out of play. Johnson plays that one towards midfield in the direction of Hallam. We'll have a penalty called here as Moody eager to get that one away. Curtis there. Richburg had to come all the way up there to prevent anything from happening. A little bit of a jump ball there between Rudolph and Curtis. Richburg wisely collected that one as Petway plays that one deep, far side. We'll have Emmeline Reed working now. Reagan Ridge able to win possession. She has a lot of space to work with. Plays that one past Petway into Thompson, who boots it just back. Bowen there to collect. We'll play it to Taylor, and the Gators will reset, try to get something going here, space out the Eagle defense. Bowen's working long near side. Believe that one was there for Corbett, unable to collect. Be an Eagle throw-in. Reed surrounded by 4 Gator defenders. Corbett here with a little bit of space to work. Rudolph does a good job maintaining possession, playing that one out. Give the Eagles a little bit of time to set their defense back up. Gators continue to press offensively, try to get something going. That time a deep throw from Moody just inside the box. Curtis there. This time fighting Reed. Just able to prevent a corner kick. Kicks it out of play near side. Problem so far for Alabama Christian Academy is Lily Moody has a great arm. Even if you don't give up a corner kick, you still have a throw going deep inside the box as she's looking for Curtis. Just past her, and Richburg just able to collect that one. It's a really well-placed ball, maybe a little bit too strong. Curtis a little bit undersized, having to work with some bigger defenders in the backfield. Richburg able to collect. This time now Petway working. Gives Bowen a bump. Now Bowen and Petway battling for possession. It's collected by Barnes, but she plays it out. Thompson throwing it in near side. Moody able to win it off of Reed. Somehow, Yates finds her way through it. It is played deep. A little bit of a chance of breakaway there. Deep ball played. Abby Taylor there, able to collect. Just maybe a little bit too strong. Piper Powers was in pursuit, but it's a little bit too tough of ball played there. Too much of a touch. Taylor will boot it towards midfield in the direction of Moody. Bounce overhead of Moody and her contester. Curtis unable to get it. Gabby Montroy secures it. It's played back on the Glenwood half of the field. Petway in pursuit. Taylor there once again to collect. She sends it back towards midfield. Lily Curtis there, working to play the bounce. Able to get a good step. Right now working against Rudolph and the keeper. Rudolph there just a little bit too quick. Also did have inside position, able to play that one out. Lily Curtis once again with another opportunity strike there. It's great defense from, great recovery rather, from Kaylee Rudolph, able to save another goal. Keep Alabama Christian Academy inside this one. Ridge collects it. A little bit of two-man game between Ridge and Barnes. Possession will stay with the Gators. Moody throws this one inside towards Corbett. It's probably played out by Yates. So Glenwood working, try to get this ball inside, try to get something going. Had a couple of opportunities at a breakaway, but so far most of their offensive chances have actually came from tactics and corner kicks and free kicks, and really good job. Very tactically sound team Glenwood is, as Montroy plays that one just off the boot. I believe that was of Powers. Petway in pursuit. Abby Taylor able to kick that one away off the pass from Hallam. Montroy plays that one ahead. Maybe just a touch too strong. Johnson working to get that one away. Turns inside. That was a risky play. Curtis was in hot pursuit. Moody there. And it's just played back towards center field. Barnes is working for it. Plays it inside. It is intercepted, though, by Johnson. Grayley Montroy there. She'll throw it in towards Moody. The referee will call an illegal throw, though. Something worth mentioning here, Grayley Montroy, only a 7th grader. She is a big part of this Gator offensive threat, working alongside the right wing. Has a really good step. It's a little bit hobbled after that contact, too. Left ankle may be given a little bit of trouble. The Eagles are now working. Get this ball down the field, mainly going through Petway. This time on a throw-in as she's battling Schwinn for it. Does win possession, but just plays it towards Bowen, who's able to get it out. Now battle at midfield. Gabby Montroy now working for it. Intercepted by Bowen. Good foresight by Bowen, able to read where that ball was going to go and get there before anyone else. Ridge unable to get there, though, unfortunately. Will stay with the Eagles. Throws it to Moody. That one booted by Montroy. Corbett in chase now. That one put out a play by Emma Thompson, opting instead to let the Eagles defense get set here for a throw-in. Skaters are looking to get set here. Substitution. That was Grayley Montroy coming out as she is being looked at. Broach will enter. Shot is there. Was on target. Believe from Moody. Great defensive effort from Tegan Richburg, preventing conceding a second goal tonight. Kick wasn't all the way there, though. Moody able to intercept. Now fighting with Rudolph for it was Curtis. Bowen plays a deep one. Roach is there. Fresh legs come into the game. Does put a ball inside for Curtis, who strikes at it, just unable to get it on the far post. She was working there on that right wing. That was a great ball from Broach. Maybe took a little bit of a odd skip on her. Curtis was there with strike, unable to put it on target, but once again, Glenwood able to work inside the box with space, able to get shots off. This Gator offensive threat continues, making Richburg work so far. Broach fresh legs. New substitution comes in. Gave a little bit of a shove there to Addie Smith. We'll get the call for it. Free kick for the Eagles. The sun starts to go underneath the trees. A little bit of glare off of us now. Leah Johnson will take the free kick. It's caught by Bowen. Montroy tried to lay it off to Curtis there. Barnes plays it up to Corbett. Still a battle for it. Rudolph able to win control defensively. This ball continues to get pinballed around towards center field. More on the Alabama Christian Academy half of play. That ball played ahead. Petway in pursuit. Good turn there from Barnes, able to stop it, even with Petway on her hip. Gets a good stop on the ball, and here comes Montroy, plays it off to Moody. Good through ball. Curtis is there. So is Corbett. Corbett now taking a little bit of a bounce. It's played off of Corbett by Leah Johnson, able to save a free kick. Scratch that. Able to save a corner kick. Give a free kick to the Eagles. That was another offensive opportunity for Glenwood. Had a really good run there. Great job by Moody and Gabby Montroy in the midfield, able to get a good chance up for Lily Curtis and Alice Corbett. Moody wins possession. Might have gotten away with a handball there off of Rudolph. Referee says it's inadvertent, plays on. Possession now for Smith. Referee will call a penalty. Will stay with the Eagles. Maybe a little bit of fatigue here starting to set in for Glenwood as on the offensive end at least. They've had to do a lot of running. Curtis and Corbett, and Montroy and Moody. Very big offensive threats. Had a lot of opportunities and a lot of running. It's a very nice spring day here for some soccer. Free kicks played towards Moody off the deflection. Smith able to recover, plays it up towards Petway. Barnes with a defender in pursuit. Plays it out towards Schwinn. They'll say it went off an Eagle defender. It will stay with Glenwood. Schwinn throws it into Moody. Plays it up ahead. No one quite there. Roach working for it. Moody sends that one deep. Just off the right side of the foot. It will go out and be a throw-in for Alabama Christian Academy at midfield. Deep throw-in. Schwinn with an attacker in pursuit. Not able to really gain possession just yet. It's now a throw-in for Alabama Christian Academy. Referees were saying that one was played off of Schwinn. Perhaps a corner kick. As we wait for the ball to get collected, I do believe a throw-in, though. Yes, it will be a throw-in. Looks like Addie Smith will be throwing it in. Something worth noting here, as opposed to what Glenwood does, whenever Glenwood has a throw-in on Alabama Christian Academy's half the field, they have their defenders up past midfield. Alabama Christian Academy keeping them just around the midfield mark, perhaps to prevent any damage from Glenwood's offensive capabilities, any breakaways resulting from the throw-ins. But Glenwood opting to go all in. So Montroy plays that one towards Curtis. That one, I believe, was played out by Rudolph. Be a throw-in for the Gators. Ridge tried to get that one to Curtis, just unable to get there. Referee will say that one didn't enter the field of play, so it will be a throw-in from the spot of the original throw-in. Emma Thompson Just off the foot of Yates. It will go back to the Gators. Moody with a strong throw in. Really good job there from Thompson, able to get ahead on that, able to prevent damage. But here they come on the offensive. Broach with a good touch. Broach with a really good touch, maybe just a little bit too strong. Great ball, able to get a chance for another shot on goal. But Tegan Richburg for Alabama Christian Academy doing a great job in goal. Didn't stay frozen there, actually left her position in the goal and was able to get there and get a good interception. Make sure her shot didn't even get off to begin with. That's great awareness from Richburg. She's done all she can to mount this, anchor this Eagles defense. Time on the throw in. Believe that one hit off of Leah Johnson. Results in a corner kick for the Gators, their 5th of the night. So Lily Curtis sets to deliver. Broach working inside the box. You have Gabby Montroy on the far post. Moody and Corbett also engaged in the attack. Ridge working on the far post, far outside the box. This one will go inside. Moody's there and scores. Not sure who got a hold of that one. Great corner kick by Lily Curtis. Might have been an own goal. I believe it deflected off of an Eagle defender, so credit should, I believe, go to Lily Curtis. A spectacular corner kick, delivered it right where it needed to go. So great corner kick from Lily Curtis. Had Corbett and Moody right there as well. I believe it was off of an Eagle defender. Scored as an own goal. So give credit to Glenwood there. Another score for Glenwood. 2-0. 17 minutes into the second half. Trying to build a little bit of space between Alabama Christian Academy. Start distancing themselves in the scoreboard. And once again, I'd like to mention this aggression from Broach as well has been really good. Coming off the bench for Gailey Montroy, she's been really aggressive working on the ball. Fresh legs, always getting at it. So great substitution so far. Moody plays that one ahead. Speaking of Broach, there she goes. Full sprint. Unable to get there before Leah Johnson does, and Leah Johnson will just play that one out. But Glenwood always a threat offensively. They have some really good midfielders that can put the ball in play exactly where they need to for Curtis and Montroy and Corbett to get where they need to score. Throw in. Almost found its way to Curtis at the top of the box. Ridge unable to secure it. Now Montroy and Petway. Montroy will back up. Bowen looks to defend. Tough touch by Petway. Curtis able to get there. She plays it off far side. Great pressure there from Curtis and Bowen. Able to force throw in. Maintain, or rather steal Glenwood possession. As Ridge plays it, Curtis working hard to keep it. Rudolph is there to kick it away though. Now Petway looks to run. Does a great job maintaining possession. Gets a header to keep it going forward. But Glenwood's able to, not quite numbers there for the Eagles. Glenwood's able to recollect. The referee will say perhaps a foul. I didn't see what the official call was. I don't believe it was offsides. I believe they got Petway for a penalty there. Maybe handsy. Curtis collects free kick. They do get a handball called against Kaylee Rudolph off the Curtis kick. So another really close free kick here. Around the same time in the first half, taken by Lily Moody. She was able to soar it over the head of Richburg and score a goal. So another chance here for Glenwood to score as Moody looks to do the same. This one a little bit lower. Takes a skip right into the hands of Richburg, though. Not quite there, but she did the exact same thing on the other half of the field except put it right over the head of Richburg for the goal. So chance for Glenwood there falls just short. The referee will say that was off. Addie Smith. Throw in finds its way to Corbett. Unable to settle, a little bit strong off the foot. Gabby Montroy is also there. Broach working as well. A little bit congested here for both sides. Broach with possession. Plays that one. Well placed to Ridge. Unable to keep her footing as it is taken away. Schwinn now working on the outside to get possession away. Unable to win that battle. It will be a throw in for the Eagles. Great pursuit there. Madison Aldridge able to get a good throw in position for Alabama Christian Academy here. Desperate need of offense as we're just under 20 minutes away from this matchup being complete. Still a clean sheet from Abby Taylor. But great credit to the Glenwood midfield for maintaining possession. That one will be played off of Aldridge, and it will be free kick for Taylor. So far, the story of the game has been the strength of the Glenwood midfield, able to maintain possession. Moody and Montroy, Curtis on the attack, Corbett, Broach entering the game. So far, really good job maintaining possession, not giving much opportunity for Alabama Christian Academy to do much with the ball. Barnes working inside. Petway able to get it with some good footwork. Touch too strong as Gabby Montroy is there to intercept. We have Ridge in pursuit. Powers chasing her down. Referee will say that was off of Powers. It will be a free kick for the Gators. As Bowen looks to boot it towards center field, perhaps. Bowen does play it up. Great ball, Curtis there. Working to collect it. Unable to. Gabby Montroy also there working for it. Bowen plays that one towards Broach, and Gabby Montroy plays it towards center field. Towards Montroy. Broach and Montroy working together. We now have a run outside by Broach. Rudolph there. Rudolph, a very quick defender, able to recover multiple times tonight. It's looked like she may have been beat off the first step, but she got very fast legs, able to recover. Plays that one outside. Taking away a little bit of an offensive threat from Glenwood, but it's Lily Moody throwing the ball in. There's still always a chance for Glenwood to score here. She directs Montroy in. Johnson able to play it away. Does fall into Gabby Montroy's possession. Plays it back to Moody. Perhaps may look to boot it back in. Hits off the defender, and it will stay with Glenwood for another throw-in within the 19-yard box area. Last time she looked to try to find Montroy. Ball did end up there. Just soared over the head, though, and Richburg able to collect. Richburg very active on the goal tonight. Having to work a lot against this very aggressive Glenwood offense. She plays that one towards center field. Off of Bowen, who's still working for possession. Looks like she'll win it here. Plays it to Ridge. It's a good idea there from Curtis to try to get a run inside. The two just not really on the same page, unfortunately. As it was played outside, and will stay with the Eagles. Rather, return to the Eagles. Substitution is made. Piper Powers will exit. Emmeline Reed will enter. Thompson plays it into Montroy. Curtis there as well, and Moody. Moody wins possession, plays it to Curtis. Working on a tightrope here. Plays it to Moody outside, but it is forced out. Good job by Emma Thompson there, getting that ball out, try to slow this offensive, but Lily Moody does love to put the pressure on. Free kicks, she has been really quick. Throw-ins, she has been really quick. Directing Montroy there as the target. Curtis there, able to find it. Does put a shot on goal. Unable to score, though. Richburg there right in the perfect spot to get the save. I've said it once, I've said it a million times, Tegan Richburg having to do a very good job. Petway has a breakaway here. In pursuit from Barnes. Barnes and Petway, Bowen there. Petway all by herself, though, from the Eagles, unable to get anything going. It will be a free kick for the Gators. Petway has been working really hard for Alabama Christian Academy on the offensive end. She has a great step, great footwork. Didn't have many people there to help her out, but she did have a breakaway and an opportunity for Alabama Christian Academy. They haven't been able to see many of those come their way tonight. So we have just under 15 minutes to go in this matchup. Bowen will hit it towards center field in the direction of Moody. Would go overhead. Yates there to secure it. Moody will work to win it back, though. Plays a great through ball. Lily Curtis once again on the sprint. Richburg will step up to clear it. Able to get there just in time. I really like that idea. Really good through ball. Giving Lily Curtis another chance. Very talented player. This ball will go back in possession of Gabby Montroy. Rudolph unable to get a good step on that. It's just played away. Moody able to secure. That ball played outside to Curtis, who will collect. Working to keep it in bounds. Very bouncy ball. Perhaps some divots from football season still being left over. Rudolph plays that one to Moody. He's unable to get it. Barnes is there, though. Petway now. The main offensive weapon for the Eagles thus far. She begins to work her way outside. Cuts back inside. Gabby Montroy there to defend. Petway still working. Plays that one in. No run there. Bowen's able to secure it. Send it back towards midfield. Addie Smith now working against Broach. Victoria Schwinn there now. Good job defensively. Able to get a good step on that ball. It will be a throw-in for the Gators. Good job by Schwinn. Earning possession for Glenwood. Moody looks ahead to Broach. This ball continues to work its way upfield. That throw in off the Gators. No, they'll call it a free kick. Moody plays it ahead. Very deep ball. Curtis is there. Pass on target. Unable to really settle, and that one's just booted away. Great job defensively reacting from the Eagles. That one's also put back into play by Moody. Richburg works to just play that one out to give Glenwood a throw in. I believe that ball did come off of an Eagle defender, so she wasn't able to collect it. Ridge throws inside to Curtis, working to settle. Does settle, works inside, goes for a shot. It does deflect off an Eagle defender. Now you have Broach working on the opposite side. Puts a shot on. Curtis is there. Curtis scores! Making it 3-0 for the Gators. Great job from Broach to get a great cross on. All that working from the Ridge throw-in. Curtis working on the throw-in to continue working from near side, getting inside, playing that one to Broach off a deflection. Broach has a really good cross, gets an assist. Lily Curtis finds the score here. After a corner kick earlier in this half by Curtis, resulting in a goal, she finds one off of her own foot here and puts the Gators up 3-0 with 12 minutes left to go. So both sides are making some substitutions here, it looks like. Great job by Lily Curtis and Madison Broach. Just can't say enough about this Glenwood offensive. Lily Curtis, very talented with ball control, able to do a great job settling that. Deflection found its way to Broach, and Glenwood here in full control with not much time left to go. Very difficult shot for Richburg. That shot was in within about 5 yards. Moody finds it back to Curtis. Has a really good step, pushes it outside. Glenwood here threatening, has Broach on the run. Rudolph once again using the great speed, able to play that one out for a throw-in. Once again, Moody very threatening with her throw-in arm strength ability. She orders Curtis inside. Doesn't find a home. Curtis is there, still working on it. Eagles desperately trying to get it out. That one bounced off Montroy. Eagles very fortunate to not find themselves down 4-0 after that. Now, perhaps with a breakaway here. Petway now under race with Ansley Holland. Working. A little bit of a hip check. Referee says play on. Petway working against Bowen. Puts a shot too far, too high. Just over that right post. Very unfortunate for Alabama Christian Academy. Very limited offensive capabilities thus far with the great Glenwood ball control. And that time off of a run out off of corner kick, that's where you got to be careful, is if you have a corner kick, a lot of your defenders are playing very far up. That time Glenwood, fortunate, that one was just too far, too strong. Petway with it again, working against Bone. Taylor able to collect it. We have under 10 minutes to go. Taylor puts this one towards midfield. Addie Smith unable to settle the kick. Will result in a Gator throw in. It's working now on the far side, Corbett. Really good step by Montroy there, able to help recover. Ridge here now, playing it inside. No one home, though. No one's running. Able to make a run on the ball. Richburg there to secure it. She will send that one towards midfield. Direction of Barnes. Lily Curtis, great positioning here. Unable to get the cross over to Corbett. Now the Eagles steal possession there. Good idea by Curtis. Belia Johnson looking to play this one up. Petway on a run. Very well-placed ball. Petway here with Bowen and the keeper to beat. Takes a step to her right. Takes a shot with the right foot. Unable to get it to go, though. Just too strong. That one booted into where the men are practicing for the next matchup. So Petway, the offensive threat for the Eagles, unable to capitalize. Though potentially reminding you guys, we do have a matchup after this as Glenwood Gator varsity boys will be taking on the Alabama Christian Eagles. So very good reminder there. Spoon will look to take a free kick here. Sends it towards Montroy, who will win possession. Plays it ahead towards Corbett. Difficult situation is played back inside by Smith. Curtis unable to take it away from her. Johnson now puts it towards midfield. Bowen there. Barnes boots it ahead. Broach very fast. May be able to get there. Currently in a race with Addie Smith, who will work to play it out. And they're going to call a corner kick off the effort of Madison Broach. Great effort there. Good sprint, was really beat down the field and just trying to shield the ball off with Addie Smith, and Broach was there to play it off of her and earn Glenwood another opportunity to score off of a corner kick. Glenwood having already scored off of one so far tonight. Set plays very beneficial for the Gators as Curtis looks to put it into play on the far post. Puts it in. Moody there, able to select. Looking for a bicycle kick, and she scores off of a bicycle kick. That's unbelievable. Curtis gets it off to Moody, puts it in the air, and off of a bicycle kick, she scores to put the Gators up 5-0. That is unbelievable. Great poise, great control. Lily Moody netting her second score of the night. That's unbelievable. Lily Moody, we might be seeing you as the Houlihan's player of the game or play of the week. Pardon me. Fourth goal of the night. Second for Moody. 2 for Curtis. That time Curtis with the assist there is she's looking for more. Plays it to Corbett inside. That one booted away. Montroy now center field working with Moody. Corbett working for possession. What an unbelievable night it has been for Lily Moody. Scoring off of a free kick from about 30 yards out. That one about 18 yards around inside the box. Plays it off midair. Great touch on the bicycle kick. Gators now have 4-0 lead with about 6 minutes to go in this matchup. This one played up now to Broach on the far side. Working to get it to Corbett. Would have a potentially rolled ankle there as we step on the ball. Addie Smith able to get up. Now working Moody against Petway. Petway goes down. That one's booted towards the Gator half of the field. Barnes there now working against Petway, who works to play it outside. Not on the same page. Petway boots that one inside. Good thought. Bowen just great defender so far for Glenwood. Able to get there. Now Montroy. Smaller Montroy working up against Reed. Still able to maintain possession of the ball. She works outside. Great step. She has some help inside if she can get a cross off. Still working for possession. They'll say that one went off of Addie Smith, and Glenwood gets another corner kick. No, they'll call that one a free kick. Perhaps that was wishful thinking for me. All my time playing soccer at Glenwood, I've never seen a goal that spectacular. That was unbelievable. I was hoping for an encore, perhaps. That'll be a fun one to have to scroll Instagram and see again. That was unbelievable. This referee has a stoppage of play. Will call penalty on Glenwood, resulting in a free kick. How about that? About 70 minutes of gameplay, and 70th minute, you get a little bit of you'd expect everyone to be tired. All their tricks shown. Lily Moody showed us an unbelievable bicycle kick off of a free kick pass from Lily Curtis. Glenwood still working offensively. Perhaps trying to get another one as we have just under 5 minutes to go. 4-minute mark now. Moody plays that one into Curtis. A little bit of inverse action from the goal earlier. Curtis with a well-placed ball to Corbett, unable to collect though. Johnson able to get that one outside towards Petway. Plays a really good through ball. Powers now on the run. Bowen there, the very talented defender. It's a person to beat. She will slow it down and look for more tactics. Moody there intercepting the drop-off to Smith. Will be played inside towards Ridge. Petway now working. Middle of the field. Sends a shot back towards the boys that are warming up once again. That's just been the kind of night it's been for Alabama Christian Academy. Not able to really get any targets, shots on target. Really just prayers from outside the box so far for the Eagles. And going into this matchup, only 6 goals scored across 8 games. Something that might have been foreseeable, but once again, Glenwood very talented, very poised on defense. Led by Nicole Bowen, very impressive. As that ball gets by to Curtis, takes a bump, referee will call it. as this clock continues to run ever against Alabama Christian Academy's favor. Glenwood taking their time. Very satisfied with their 4-0 lead. There's 2 minutes left to go. Rudolph able to collect off the free kick. Will send it in towards Petway. Gets past Barnes. Moody there. Great reaction time. Able to get a stop. Petway's still working now. Trying to get a quick throw in. Trying to add a tally. When that time off of Emma Barnes. Alabama Christian Academy still trying to get a goal off here. Not wanting to leave. Sammy Howard Field with a goose egg. Petway plays that one inside. Schwinn able to collect. Johnson there on the interception. Now working against Smith. Johnson still had a little bit of room to run there, but Bowen there on the interception. Plays it in towards Broach. Battle for possession underway. Moody tries to send it ahead. Petway there on the deflection. So now Smith works. Tries to play it center towards, I believe that was Reed. No one there, though. Glenwood with a chance to run here. Lily Curtis working, trying to get another goal in. So we have under 60 seconds to go. Ridge now battling inside against Reed. Powers comes away with it, plays it inside towards Petway. Just gets past Bowen. Able to play it across. Still a little bit of danger here. Bowen doing a very good job working to keep this clean sheet going for Abby Taylor. And I believe they will call a corner kick here for the Eagles. So it's just about 20 seconds left to go. A set play gives the Eagles a chance to get on the scoreboard. Alabama Christian Academy with a height advantage. Got to be careful of a header, but the ball is played low. Schwinn able to get the deflection off, and she will send that one away. This clock continues to bleed. That will do it for our matchup. So Glenwood Gators varsity girls managed to get the win against Alabama Christian Academy. Advanced to a record of 6-4-1 on the season. If you're tuning in late, I can't tell you how badly you need to go back towards the 30-minute mark in the second half and watch perhaps the Houlihan's play of the week as Lily Moody scored on a bicycle kick off of a corner kick. Very impressive. So Glenwood advances 6-4-1, and the Eagles drop to 2-7. That will do it for the matchup. Boys, don't go anywhere, though. Boys are coming on next. Once again, would like to thank our sponsors at Glenn Smith Chevrolet, the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola. This presentation was brought to you by Georgia Alabama Sports Live through them. So don't go anywhere. We'll be taking a short break as we wait for the boys to get started.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
or surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everybody, for the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live presentation of Glenwood soccer. After a very exciting, high-scoring Glenwood girls matchup, 4-0 victory over Alabama Christian Academy, we are now bringing you the boys. By the way, I would like to say that the All-State player of the game for that first matchup was Lily Moody. She scored 2 goals for the Gators, including one off of a free kick, and recovered off a corner kick to get a bicycle kick goal. Might have been play of the year. Most impressive play I've ever seen, but now we shift our attention to the boys as the starting lineups are announced. Gators so far in the year 3-7. Eagles 4-5-1. Like the girls, this is the second half of a home-and-home series. The last time these two teams met was March 3rd. Eagles got the victory 9-4 over the Gators. So far, that's been a little bit of the issue for Glenwood. Been able to bring some offensive firepower, but unable to really lock it down on the defensive end. I know they've had a couple of changes at goalie. Tonight, we do have Ryder Christensen stepping into goal for the Gators. Gators look to get back. Last matchup was March 19th at home here against Providence Christian, where they fell 4-6. We're scheduled to play about 2 days ago over in Prattville. It did get rained out, though. Gators look to get back into the win column. Gators at 3-7. I would like to say I don't believe that their record is really representative of their talent, as they've had an absolute gauntlet of a schedule so far. Playing Opelika, playing Jordan, Mount Perrin Christian up in North Georgia, and Calvary Christian's never a tough out. One of their most recent losses coming to Northside, but they do have victories against Beulah and Lee Scott. That's also worth noting. Alabama Christian Academy also did play Lee Scott earlier in the season. They've played them twice now and lost to them both times. First time in double overtime on the road. They met back up March 24th, played at home. It fell again. I believe it was in free kicks, 2-2. So we'll have the same thing here as we did in the girls' game. Glenwood boys will be in the home black kits. Alabama Christian Academy Eagles will be wearing the white kits. It's Coach Eddie Miranda breaks it down in the huddle before we get underway. This Glenwood roster Really good depth, really good offensive firepower. Like I said, struggled a little bit defensively. Had a couple changes at keeper, but very good scoring. They've scored, and they're three of their wins, they've scored 30 goals, which is pretty ridiculous. But apart from that, haven't found much success, especially against those more powerful, higher division schools such as Mount Perrin and Jordan and Opelika. Of course, that season opener was presented on Georgia Alabama Sports Live against Opelika. It was a nail-biter, 2-1. Glenwood struck first, and Opelika able to score the next two. Didn't really look back. Gators now take the field. Very experienced group here for Glenwood. Senior-heavy squad. 8 seniors, including some key returnees, including Brody Tate. Carter Hughes, a very offensive-capable player. Was able to knock down 2 of the 3 goals against Lee Scott in their matchup. It's Tate now working to drop it back. Finds it over to McConnell, who plays it up. Battle underway at midfield. Brooks Logan unable to win that battle, though. It will be a throw-in for the Eagles as they look to push the tempo here. Cavalera's working now. Martinez able to win it now. Has a nice little move there. Plays it inside midfield. Hughes there to recover the offensive threat. Lost possession. Martinez tries to get a foot on it, and now the Eagles are running the ball down the field as they are playing on the far side. Good job there by Benson being able to play it back. Sends it forward. Tate unable to secure it. Tate settles down at midfield, drops it back. Ball able to find Carney. Continue playing it back towards Tate, working a little bit midfield action. I'll go towards the top. Working now with Davis. Have a little bit of run out here for the Eagles. Good boot there by Daniel Isaiah, unable to really capitalize. Played a little bit just too strong off his foot. As Christensen will have free kick it off. Takes a little bit of contact there. Now here comes Sourwine playing it down. Martinez also working for possession in the mix. Brain Davis unable to secure it on the far side. A lot of these attackers on the Glenwood side very young, of course. Brain Davis being a sophomore himself. Referee will call a penalty on Glenwood, and they will get a free kick. Just shy of midfield. That one's played right into possession of Hughes. It's now working with 2 Eagle defenders trailing. Plays it just a little bit too strong. Great pursuit that time from Cole Jordan, able to get the deflection, but it will stay with Glenwood as they're still working to work tempo. Martinez unable to get it. Tate collects it. Drops it off. Connell unable to really secure it. It will be a throw-in now. Daniel Isaiah working to get that one, just couldn't get there. Great control there coming in from Capillaris. Wow, that's unbelievable. Cole Jordan does a really good job maintaining possession, working along that sideline on a tightrope, but Gators do end up getting possession, immediately give it away towards the center of the field. Tate able there to intercept. Ball doesn't get there in time. It is taken away by the Eagles. And will be played out. Glenwood with the throw-in. A little bit of triangle action working on the far side of the Gators side. It's Tate harassed by Isaiah. They'll play it back. Christensen will receive. Got to be careful there. Great footwork, able to be won by Parker. He's still working on the outside. Working against Martinez. He will put it towards the middle of the field. they'll say that he managed to go out before, then it will be Glenwood throw-in. Good job by Martinez being able to stay put there. Parker, very shifty, very good footwork, able to work. Give him a handful. Hughes is working. He might have a runaway. Little one-on-one, plays it behind the defender. Only the keeper to beat on the left side. Plays it, crosses it just shy of the goal post. He left it just shy of the far post. Oh, he did so good on that runaway, putting the ball behind the defender. Able to beat him on the first step. Keeper came in a little bit too close, Noah Scheck, and he just put it on the far post, and it just glid out of bounds. Just shy of goal for Glenwood with an early strike. And free kick the Eagles now. So work at center field now towards Logan. Collects it. It's Logan working for it. Some aggressive play with Hughes. Martinez working as well. Hughes will take a shot. Referee says play on. A lot of physical hands work here from both sides early on. It's good discipline there to play it back. Ball gets just past Jordan. Now here comes Martinez along the right side. He has a little bit of a step. Battle for positioning. Wins it back. Just off the right foot, though. Plays it out of bounds for an Eagle throw-in. The sun begins to set over our right side. Tate takes a little bit of contact. Maintains possession for Glenwood. Martinez will have the throw-in. He drops it off to Tate. Plays it back to Martinez, just out of play. Eagles will take over at the same spot. It's Logan there, able to intercept the throw-in. Unable to get past the defender, though. Good job by Benson there. Now here comes the attack from Alabama Christian Academy. Good job there. Able to get that one out of play. This ball now works towards center field. Tate looks to switch it over. Martinez will take possession. Defenders are beginning to step near. Plays it back mid, just a little bit too strong. Brooks unable there to get it. So Alabama Christian Academy will set for an attack. Great ball. It's Williams now working on the far side. Having a good little battle against Carney. Carney ends up coming out on top. And we'll play that back to Tate. We'll leave it for Brooks Logan now. Loses possession. Martinez now working. He's able to get it back. Really fun matchup so far now with Martinez and Parker on this right side. Really good idea there. Great concept from McConnell. Unable to get it through, though. Now McConnell will play it off the deflection. Drops it off to Logan. Gives it back to Martinez. Working on the near side. Gets it into Carter. Now here comes Brody Tate working in the middle of the field. A little bit of ref defensive action going on here. Same one that left his ball cap in the girls' game. Tate gets a little bit of a physical matchup. Falls on the Eagle, and it will be called a penalty. Giving Alabama Christian Academy the free kick just shy of midfield. Kick's taken by Cole Henry. Out to the far side towards midfield. That one's played. Taken by Carney off the deflection. Comes Carter Hughes working to win possession back. Unable to do so. Great through balls played. Fortunately, Glenwood able to get there and play that one out before any danger came. Eagles do have the throw in, though. Offensive threat still looming. Ill-advised pass. Able to find much value. Martinez is able to intercept it. Glenwood potentially here with numbers. Ball still playing outside. Martinez with a lot of room to work. That ball is knocked out of bounds. We'll give the Eagles a chance to recover defensively. Martinez had a lot of room to work there. Great potential for a Gator offensive attack. And compared to the girls' game, this match has been really 50-50 so far in terms of possession. Both teams have done a really good job keeping control of the ball as the Eagles will now look to push on a through ball. Legs aren't able to get there. Kearney now working. Drops that one back. Big battle for possession going now. Just outside the box. The far sideline. Glenwood able to win it. Tate working. Loses it. A call. They'll get Brooks Logan for a foul at about the 30-yard mark, giving Alabama Christian Academy a great opportunity here to score. It'll be interesting to see who takes his free kick. So I have Benson Lanichi out there. It will be Cole Jordan, though, taking the kick. Strikes with the left foot off the head of Carter Hughes as he plays it out. Ball will remain with the Eagles, though, as they get a corner kick on the far side. Good job by Hughes there, able to get his head on the ball. It's something that Glenwood has struggled with, especially recently, is set plays on defense. It's Alabama Christian Academy really, really loading that box, especially on the near post, to have about 3 Eagles there. Now, as one begins to drift off and 2 are at the far post. Be interesting to see where they put this one. Jordan steps 2, ball goes high, ball is up. Battle for possession. Glenwood struggling to get it out of there. Ball does find its way through. Hughes now on the outside working with it, with 3 Eagles in pursuit. Able to maintain possession. Plays it through, able to get it to Martinez. A little shift in positions here, but that one is caught. Great defensive recovery there for the Eagles. Glenwood might have had a breakaway. Christensen's there, able to collect off the boot. So far, really impressive work right now. Good job offensively by the Eagles, keeping the ball on this half the field. Really came close to a goal off that that corner kick. This ball is sent into Christensen's possession. He'll play that one forward up. Hughes working with it at midfield. That's taken away. Good 1-2 action here. Cole Jordan working with it. Struggling to maintain possession as Kearney's in harassment. He's managed to able to keep it. Looks for a penalty. Ref says no penalty as they continue to play. Do believe there was a call eventually made. There was. Whistle goes against the Eagles. Free kick didn't quite find where it needed to go, but it does end up on the Eagles' half of the field as they will get a throw in now. Glenwood fortunate to avoid any danger, any potential penalty kicks there. As I believe that was Jordan working on the inside of the box. Referee will call for a stoppage of play, call a penalty. Brooks Logan wanted to push ahead, but referee said he needed to stop the ball first. So it will come back to midfield, denying Glenwood the tempo. Logan working at center field. Looking to direct his guys for this free kick from about 40 yards out. Sends it in. Martinez is there on the pursuit. Great job by the Alabama Christian Academy keeper there. Able to get a good stop on the ball. That's Noah Shack on the save. Well-placed ball from Logan. Just able to get it. Now a run-out resulting as Daniel Isaiah is now in hot pursuit of Kearney. That's been a fun battle to watch. Good job by Kearney to keep working on the outside. Try to get a free kick. Doesn't look like they'll reward it with them. They will say it was off of Kearney. We will get another Eagle corner kick on the far side. Great effort there from Kearney. And Brooks Logan working really well with Kevin Martinez on that offensive. Almost got something off of that. But just better job defensively from Noah Shack. Corner kick is played short. Dropped back off. Benson Lanichi tries to play it up. Referee will make a call. believe they may have gotten him perhaps for an offsides there, maybe a two-handsy. I could not quite see what they were getting. Nevertheless, Gator possession here. It's Eagles dominant offensively in this last few minutes. Ball goes past Tate towards Hughes. Hughes loses possession. Martinez tries to recover. That ball is played out by Cole Henry. Gator throw in at midfield. So far, a struggle for the Gators has just been maintaining possession and getting good opportunities. So far, 3 set play opportunities for the Eagles to score. Defensively, Glenwood able to answer and anchor and prevent anything. So clean sheet so far for both sides, but Glenwood's got to work to get something going offensively. The ball is played inside towards Martinez. Ball gets past the defender. Martinez still with possession. He has Logan there. Logan unable to score. It is played off, and it will be a free kick for the Eagles. Scratch that. Will be a corner kick for Glenwood. So Glenwood now with an opportunity at a set play to score as Carter Hughes works on the near post. Yes, Casey McConnell close as an offer. Ball soars just a little bit too high for a header, and it will sail out of play. In possession of the Eagles for a throw-in. So Logan working for possession inside. That ball's played deep. Christensen there to answer. He'll be able to collect it. He boots that one out of play. Towards your living room. Eagles get possession back off of that. Nietzsche plays it inside. Good ball there. Kim working now. Kim working with Parker. Parker slips. They'll get McConnell on a foul there, though. So Alabama Christian Academy here with another opportunity here. About 30 yards out, free kick. Last time they sorted in for the goal, Christensen was able to make a stop. Here comes Lanichi, puts that far side. Christensen able to collect it. Worth noting, played basketball for Glenwood this previous season, so perhaps those rebounding skills he got from Coach Purdue coming into effect. They're able to get a good hand on the ball. It's Hughes working now. Good little through ball there. Finds its way. Davis unable to get it. That one soared back into Gator territory. Carney working secure. Tate now in a battle for possession. Ball just gets past Jordan. Martinez working to recover. Parker gets it instead. He plays a good through ball. Ryder Christensen, Johnny on the spot, able to get there. Taking away offensive capability here early on. Alabama Christian Academy. So Isaiah was there in pursuit, unable to score. Have a slip on the other end by Austin. Results in a turnover. Gators now working to maintain possession. Martinez unable to get there. Tate will drop back now. Hughes puts pressure. Davis is there as well. That one's booted away, and Christensen's able to collect it again. Glenwood really needing to try to slow down the play a little bit. Alabama Christian Academy really working to just keep the ball on Glenwood's half of the field, keep the offensive pressure going. So Glenwood needing to do a little bit better job in the midfield, securing the ball, keeping possession. Try not to go at the tempo of the Eagles. Instead, set their own pace. That one's thrown away off the foot of McConnell and for a throw-in for the Eagles. Hughes in pursuit of Nietzsche. It's dropped back. He prospects. He drops that one up to Matthew Austin up ahead. A little bit of contact. Good possession there by Kim. Loses it, though. Now the Eagles will reset, switch sides of the field as they come towards the near side. Good little step there, manages to lose Martinez. Errant pass, though, goes to Logan. Here comes Davis, dropping it back as Gators probe for an offensive. Deep ball's played, and it's just too far inside. Good look there for the Gators. As substitutions will be made at this dead ball. Looks like Cash Bohannon will enter the game. For Davis. So the Gators with some fresh legs out on the pitch now. Working on the Eagle half of the field. They'll say Logan got a little bit too physical and bring this one back. Halfway through the first half, still scoreless for both sides. Eagles really been the main offensive threat so far, keeping the ball on Glenwood's half of the field. Glenwood now with an opportunity to do something. That one just off of Hughes. Misplayed by an Eagle defender there. Didn't get to see who. Now Martinez on the near side working. Gets a good step. Looking for a cross. Might have earned himself a corner kick there. It will be a free kick. Referee says it was last off of Martinez. Henry takes free kick, sends it towards midfield, just over the head of Daniel Isaiah. Connell's harassed, loses possession. Isaiah has it. He's working. Gets back up from Carney, who's able to take it back. Still a battle for possession. Tate's now involved. That one's played to Bohannon on the left wing. Good little through ball now. Gets a good stop on the ball. Plays it in. Here's Bohannon. Oh, and a great save. Great save by Noah Shack. Cash Bohannon with a great shot on goal. But Noah Shack just right there to catch it. Good hands, and they are looking to push back immediately. Matthew Austin sprinting down the field. Carney able to collect it, though. Sends it back towards Christensen. Now Logan will work. Gives it to McConnell. Plays it towards midfield. Doesn't find a home. Collected again by Bohannon, who will give it up to Tate. Gators working again on this left wing. Do believe they are going to call a foul on Glenwood or say it went out. Substitutions are being made now for the Eagles for the first time this matchup. Once again, just over halfway in this first half. Still scoreless, both sides are. So far, possession in favor of the Eagles, though, as they've had most of the offensive threats. Martinez, a good contest, able to maintain possession, still working for it. Keeps going, but the ball stays stuck. Now Tate working to try to get the ball back, unable to do so. Will be collected by Bohannon, but they'll call a penalty on Glenwood. Free kick for the Eagles. So far, I've worked really hard to try to maintain a high tempo in this game, and it's worked in their favor. Trying to run Glenwood off of Sammy Howard Field as that one's played out. McConnell plays this one to Logan now. Working towards center field, towards Tate. Battle for possession underway between Jordan and Tate on the far side of midfield. Eagles will opt to drop back and reset. Look for a different point of attack. That one's played inside. Martinez here to pursue. Unable to get it. Logan also involved there. Bohannon is able to secure it. Carter Hughes now with the ball at midfield. Drops it off to Martinez, who gives it back. Carter Hughes, very offensive, talented player, now looks. He probes, has a really well-placed through ball. Only the keeper to beat. Noah Shack not able to get the goal. Glenwood gets the first score of the night off the great play from the Glenwood offensive. Cash Bohan and Carter Hughes, as I mentioned, the offensive threat. And Glenwood able to get on the scoreboard in what has looked like a Alabama Christian Academy dominated half so far. Glenwood so far. Glenwood gets the first strike. Now, Alabama Christian Academy looking to get a good response off. It's Kim towards midfield. Good little move by Jordan to maintain possession as he's working. The Eagles working a little bit urgently now. Will placed ball outside. Will stay with the Eagles for a throw in. Closer to the box. That ball contested by Martinez. Jordan able to maintain possession and will have to throw in. While Isaiah is there, that ball is popped up. Ryder Christensen there to collect. Once again, good hands. So he throws it ahead. Cash Bohannon now working on the left side. Boots it forward. Just a little bit too strong, though. It will result in a Gator scratch that Eagle throw in. So in a matchup where it's looked like Alabama Christian Academy has worked really hard to maintain a high tempo, ends up biting them back as Carter Hughes is able to work the inside of the field on a little bit of a breakaway and split two defenders and play it to Bohannon, who is able to get it back down. Glenwood scores off of it as they have another opportunity here. An errant throw-in results Alabama Christian Academy just having to get that one out of there and concede a corner kick. We'll have Carter Hughes, very talented senior for the Gator, taking the corner kick from the far post. He looks, sends it high. Martinez not quite there. A host of Eagles was there to deflect it, but it will stay with Glenwood on a throw-in. Connell will grab it. Drops it down low to Martinez. Collects it, a little bit of battle. He still has it working along the baseline. That one's headed out back towards McConnell. A little bit of pinball action now. Martinez looking to get possession, unable to do so. Kim secures it now. Eagles look to switch a little bit of tempo. It's played out. They'll say possession, Glenwood. Martinez unable to secure the throw in. We'll go back to the Eagles. So as mentioned before, Glenwood's defense previously giving them a little bit of issues as the Eagles make some substitutions. But so far, 26 minutes in, clean sheet for Ryder Christensen. And the Gators have been able to find the scoreboard. So they'll look to hold this lead. Bohannon, good substitution off the bench for the Gators thus far. It's working along the far side. A little bit of a collision. Carter Hughes working to get it. Able to secure it. Here comes Martinez. Spins. Gets it back to Hughes. Only the keeper to beat once again. Boots it. Oh, just leaves it short. Was aiming for that far post. That ball just sailed a little bit too much. Noah Shack gave him a tough time with his positioning. Just a really tough shot for Hughes to make, but it was there. He tried to hit that alongside the far post, and it just sailed out of bounds before it could get there. Once again, Carter Hughes giving a lot of trouble for the Eagles offensively. Martinez has also been very impressive with his battles. His dribbling capabilities have given Alabama Christian Academy a little bit of trouble. It's that ball sent deep. A little bit of trouble here for Glenwood, able to capitalize. Rather recover. The Eagles unable to capitalize. McConnell now working. Close to us. Logan plays it to Martinez. Good little teamwork there. Megson. Say it goes off the defender. Now McConnell will look to throw it in. Martinez giving a little bit of ground. Soars over the head of Hughes. The ball looks to remain in play. Rear unable to get there. Martinez now active on the throw-in, working. Still very threatening positioning for Glenwood, but Alabama Christian Academy able to get out of the pickle. Glenwood does secure possession again, though. Tate probing. Plays it outside to Martinez. Looks for a step. Goes inside. Tries to go back outside. Great defense there. Able to catch him. Look, Logan intercepts it. He tries to put a shot on goal, and it's just too short. Noah Shack there with the save. That one on target, but just a little bit too little power. Eagles now working, try to get something going. Cole Jordan plays it through. Glenwood fans call for offsides. Doesn't quite look so. Good strike, but Ryder Christensen. Great save by Christensen. Able to get both mitts on that and stop that. Really good strike there coming in from, I believe that was Jaden Parker, but Ryder Christensen once again able, he's been right where you need him to be tonight. The Eagles still probing, looking, try to get something going offensively. Perhaps a little bit of momentum shift on that Glenwood goal, as Glenwood's had the ball for majority of the time since then. But now, Alabama Christian Academy threatening once more, as they had been all game before then. Ball will go towards middle field. Referee will say he had it over his left shoulder and call it a legal throw-in, giving the ball back to Glenwood. McConnell dumps it off to Tate. Pressure comes, gives it back to McConnell. And back-to-back illegal throw-ins. Give the ball back to the Eagles. As Isaiah works. Crosses inside. Nobody home, though. Carney able to play that one away. Very fortunate no one there for the Gators. Good job by Carney being there to get the ball, get a stop. So now Carter Hughes works. Working to maintain possession. Has a defender almost fall on him. Gets past a second defender. Here he goes. Carter Hughes just a little bit too tough of a touch there. Ball ended up finding its way to Behan, and about 25 yards out, he took a strike. Just unable to put it on target. Believe it hit off maybe the left post there. So Glenwood in spurts, very threatening offensively. Carter Hughes able to use his great control, great footwork. Beat defenders on ball. Give Glenwood a chance multiple times now. Tate's battling now. Trying to get the ball from Jordan. Jordan very aggressive all night so far. Parker working to get that one. It's played out. It was off of Logan. Throw-in comes in the direction of Martinez. Doesn't quite find a home. A little bit of a risky pass. Kim now is working outside. McConnell working against him. Center judge will say it stays with the Eagles. They look to get a throw-in in. Doesn't quite find a home. They'll play it inside. Jordan's working now. Against Hughes. Logan able to get there, play it out. Good job responding defensively from Glenwood. Kim with a good offensive threat there for Alabama Christian Academy. The Eagles still look to get their first goal of the game. Martinez unable to get it. Logan will send it to the other half of the field. It's just into the hands of Shaq. Alabama Christian Academy now working along far wing. Couldn't quite beat his defender. Ball showed out, but it remains with the Eagles. Throw-in's a little ill-advised. It's played back to the throw-in. I believe they called him offsides when the ball got back to him. Be Glenwood ball. Logan will intercept the pass. Now Carter Hughes with it. Plays a through ball, but Eagle was there to intercept. Hughes gets it back, working in the middle of the field. Plays that one ahead. That one intercepted. Great thought, though. Now Tate on Jordan again. Gets a foot on it. Carney now working. Great job by Glenwood to get possession back there. Looked like Alabama Christian Academy had something going. Ball's played up ahead. They will call him offsides, though. Giving the ball back to the Eagles. We have just about 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Gators lead 1-0. Eagles still looking to find their mark on the scoreboard. Hannon plays that one into Martinez, unable to really secure it. A little bit of a wild ball. Referee will call foul, so about 40 yards out. Glenwood gets a free kick. Logan looks like he wants to settle. Coach Eddie Miranda gives him commands on what he wants. Coach Eddie directs the offense. Kick is up by Logan. Hughes is there, gets a head on it, but might have taken a little bit of a bump, and so that one sails out of bounds. Really good accuracy by Logan to be able to put that ball on target about 40 yards out, but Hughes unable to capitalize. Eagle defense just a little bit too physical, unable to let Glenwood get their second score of the night. That was sent in the direction of Tate midfield. Logan gets it. Hughes working, gives it to Martinez. Unable to get that right foot on it as it goes out. Martinez putting a little bit of pressure. That one's put towards center field. Now working on the right wing. Ball sails over the head of Parker. Gators now working with about 3 minutes to go. Perhaps trying to add another score for this half. I believe that was Carter Hughes took a tumble there, unable to really secure it. Now Logan with the ball. Working, plays it inside. Good ball to Martinez. Has two Eagles to beat, though. Puts it just past one. Cole Henry wisely plays that one out. It's Glenwood Gators now begin to collapse, trying to look for an attack. Connell plays that to Logan. It's off the chest. Now Glenwood will try to switch to the side of the field. Pass doesn't quite get there. Now a little bit of a runoff here for the Eagles. So Isaiah's unable to secure it. A little bit of a matchup there. Referee will signal a foul. Glenwood with a free kick, just about 2 minutes to go. Sends it in the direction of McConnell. He has Martinez there with him. McConnell unable to secure. Great pressure there. That time by Kim. Gets the Eagles the ball back. So they boot that one ahead. The direction of Isaiah. He beats his defender. Now he's got Cash Carney to beat. Speedster matches him. Able to win possession. Great job by Carney. Able to recover on that. Very well placed through ball. Spannon plays it inside to Carter Hughes. He's got a runner in Martinez on the right side. He plays it back inside. Carney working for his effort. Only the keeper to beat. Plays it. Left goal. He scores. Cash Carney, after a great defensive effort on the left side, runs the entirety of the field, gets himself a goal. Great job by Cash Carney. And once again, I want to say Carter Hughes, great offensive player for the Gators, great facilitator. But Cash Carney, how about that, coming all the way from his defensive position as a left back, comes in and scores for the Gators. I mean, you got to give that one. In basketball terms, when you have a big man run the floor, you got to give it to him in the fast break, give him an alley-oop, and he was there, and very good decision there. I believe it was by Logan to not touch the ball. He would have been called offsides, but Carney there with a great ball. Finds Glenwood's second goal of the night with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. So once again, the great ball control, great footwork, great ability by Carter Hughes nets Glenwood a goal. So I believe we may have a substitution ongoing here. Perhaps referee talking with coaches. Alabama Christian Academy. Coaches are encouraging their team to play on. Parker unable to maintain possession. Hughes gets it. Tries to play it back to Logan. Here comes Parker. Very aggressive tonight. Parker everywhere. Been a little bit of a ball hawk here for the Eagles. I do believe they'll get him for an elbow. Glenwood will get the ball back. Logan encourages his team to settle down there. Nietzsche in hot pursuit there, as is Parker. That one's played ahead by Carney. Doesn't find a home. Will be a throw-in. So we're at the 62nd mark of the first half. Hughes with a well-placed ball. Working with Martinez now. Hughes tries to put a shot on target. Not sure if that one got deflected. Doesn't look like it. Just hit off the wrong side of his foot as that one sails out. Eagles just working to get out of this half. It's been dominated by Glenwood offensively and defensively. Ryder Christensen with some really good productivity inside the goal. Stopped a few shots on target. And Carter Hughes doing a great job in the center of the field. I believe they're trying to get a throw-in going. Yes, they are. Hannon shows that one out. Stay with the Eagles with about 5 seconds left to go. Carney collects, and that will end the half for the Gators. As they go into our halftime period with a 2-0 lead. Glenwood capitalizing off of the offensive capability of their star senior, Carter Hughes, taking a very hard-earned 2-0 lead, and Ryder Christensen working hard in the goal. As we move into our halftime break, once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors over at Glenn Smith Chevrolet, the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola for bringing you this presentation of Glenwood Soccer on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in about just 10 minutes or so.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live presentation of Glenwood Soccer as they host Alabama Christian Academy Eagles out of Montgomery here at Smith Station, Alabama on Sammy Howard Field. So far, very tight matchup. Glenwood able to get 2 goals early on, coming from Drew Wood and Cash Carney towards the back end of the half. So these last 20 minutes, very favorable for the Gators, and Carter Hughes has been a big part of that. He's had a big say delivering on both. He's either had an assist on one of them or a pass leading to assist on the other one. So as we get started on this second half, Glenwood will start with possession as that one's sent down deep. Unable to really find a home. Give it back to the Eagles. Alabama Christian Academy, they've played very well so far. It's kind of been unfortunate, unable to find success on their set plays, but Glenwood able to capitalize. So that one deflects off the hand of Daniel Isaiah. Logan will look inside deep. We have Martinez working on the far side, unable to secure it. Hughes does get a foot on it, puts it back towards the box. That one's booted out. Logan there to collect, unable to get it. Puts it past Austin. Tate now working with it at midfield. A little bit dangerous there. Logan connect. Plays it inside to Bohannon. Not able to do much with it there as he's still working for possession. I will say it was off of Bohannon, though. Cash Bohannon, a substitution for the Gators about halfway through the first half. Not to be confused with Cash Carney, the center back that scored a goal towards the end of the first half. Both working very hard, doing well respectively each in their position so far. As that one's off the head of Carney. Now Tate in a little bit of a rundown with Jordan. Carney there to help work. Shot is up, but they will call an offsides. Giving the ball back to the Gators. Great job defensively by Glenwood. Good positioning, able to force the offside. I believe that was on Isaiah. That's kind of how Alabama Christian Academy's offense has been going so far. They try to look booted deep, play fast. A little bit of FIFA meta if you have Mbappe on your squad. It's now Carter Hughes with a rundown on the near side. So that one's played out. Great job defensively by Kim, able to get that one out. Hughes might have had open field if Kim wasn't able to get there. As center referee will call a penalty on Hughes there. Not quite sure if it elevated to a yellow card. I'm not sure if a card was shown. Don't believe so. Hughes was booked, so maybe so. Eagles possession now. Gets it down to center field. Working against Davis. Martinez also in the mix. On the far side now at midfield. Connell working for it. That one will be Glenwood possession. Substitution is now made. Davis comes out. Apologize, my eyes are failing me now. That one's played over to Martinez, able to keep it in bounds, working a tightrope, still able to work, puts it past another defender, working to keep that one in bounds. He may have just earned himself a corner kick. Not quite. They will say that was off of Martinez. Working really hard, very similar to the play that we saw from Broach in the girls' game that ended up in the phenomenal Lily Moody bicycle kick to put the Gators up 4-0. That one finds its way to Hughes off of the free kick. Martinez working for possession. They'll say he was a little bit too aggressive. Eagles will keep it off of another free kick just shy of midfield. That one played ahead. Tate working against Jordan. Jordan gets a spin move on him. Beats another Glenwood defender. Shots up, goes to Christensen, able to get a hand on it. Sails just a little bit outside on the near post. Good work by Christensen there, able to prevent Alabama Christian Academy from getting another goal. I'm not sure they're calling this one a corner kick, though. They will be saying there was a penalty on Glenwood, so it will be a very, very dangerous free kick from about 20 yards out now. I believe by Cole Henry. So Alabama Christian Academy, a very big opportunity here to get their first points on the board. Henry will send it in. It's low. Finds its way. Cole Jordan able to collect it there. Ryder Christensen didn't have much of a chance. Jordan was right there within about 2 yards from the goal as he just put it in with his right foot past Christensen. So very tough break for Glenwood as Alabama Christian Academy nets their first score of the half. First score of the game, rather, but early on in the second half. Just unfortunate for Glenwood to give up a penalty that close to the box, and really tough task for Christensen to ask him to try to stop a shot 2 yards out from the goal. Glenwood still with the lead, though, looking to hang on to it for the next 35 minutes. This ball settled. Played towards Tate. Jordan working again. Now a little bit of a run here as he takes a shot on goal. Unable to find it. I believe that was Jaden Parker working on the far wing. Unable to find shot on target. Kind of boots it just out of play. Be a Glenwood free kick. And this is much of what we saw in the first half. A lot of heavy offensive attempts from Alabama Christian Academy. Just Glenwood very good. Not committing many mistakes on the defensive end, and unfortunately give that one up there. It's Drew Wood there working inside. Referee will get the bump call. Giving a free kick for Glenwood. Referee instructing him to put it about the 40-yard line. So now here's Logan looking to put the ball into play. Sends it deep. Has men there. Noah Shack just able to collect it. He had two defenders there. It looked like it was, or two attackers there for Glenwood. Looked like Hughes was in the mix. As well as maybe Bohannon, but Glenwood just unable to capitalize. Great positioning there from Logan there. Great placement on that ball. Oh. A little bit of a shove there. Sauerwein takes. Ref says play on. He takes the ball outside. Cuts back inside, takes another bit of a bump. Referee finally calls it, and Glenwood here with a penalty, and they're exchanging some words. Get a little bit heated here now between Sauerwein and Haran Williams of Alabama Christian Academy. So tempers flare, and Alabama Christian Academy gifting Glenwood a chance here to score. Brooks Logan off the free kick, airs that one just a little bit too far, and he hangs his head knowing that they had an opportunity there. Just didn't get to go their way, but Alabama Christian Academy just a little chatty, tempers flare, and just a very ill-advised foul to give up there. So close in your own territory. It was about 20 yards out was that free kick, and Brooks Logan just sorted over the head of everybody. Nevertheless, Glenwood's still up here. That one's played towards the middle, towards Hughes. Headed there by Bohannon. Has a little bit of space to work with. He's met by Williams, who takes him to the ground. Referee says play on as Williams fell onto the ball. Not sure how there was no foul called there or handball or anything, much to the disbelief of the Glenwood crowd as well. And they'll show a yellow card. Not sure who they're booking there, but center referee will show a yellow card to somebody. I believe they got Kim for it. As Kim will exit the game. So, tempers flaring a little bit high here. Our second yellow card of the matchup, and I thought they might have gotten that one on Williams, but I believe it was Kim who said something the midfield umpire didn't like. Still a free kick here for the Eagles, so they'll keep possession. That one's played ahead. Isaiah in pursuit. He'll play it in the middle. Great chance here for the Eagles. Christensen able to fall on top of it, though. That was Matthew Austin unable to collect the cross. Christensen will boot it back towards center field. Now Wood will play it to Hughes. Loses the ball, though, in the mix. Tate enters the fray. Jordan able to maintain possession. He's been the primary ball handler for the Eagles so far. He's done a great job of doing it, too. He plays that one out wide. Eagles unable to do much with it there. Isaiah with it, though. Still working, still dangerous for Glenwood. Desperate to get it out. Logan does manage to get it out. The ball does go past. Good chance here for Wood. He's fast. He's going towards it. He's not going to beat him, though. No Shaq there able to collect it. Good little run out there for Drew Wood. Opportunity for Glenwood falls a little bit short. Martinez works for it. Referee will say it was out of him. Martinez very active so far on the field. Very physical. He's done a good job winning a lot of those outside battles for Glenwood. The ball's played up. Soars past just everyone, and Christensen will pick it up. So it seems we've settled down here just a bit. Bohannon plays that one ahead. Wood unable to collect. Logan working for it in midfield, unable to get it. Jordan, now Tate gets crossed. Jordan plays that one ahead. Off the back of Parker. They will say Jordan got shoved at center field, though. Alabama Christian Academy will be rewarded with a free kick. Glenwood has to be careful. These set plays present a lot of danger. This one about 40 yards out. Ball sent up. Headed just outside. Great placement there. Off the free kick, just not able to find a home. Christensen was also there just in case. Hit off the wrong side of the head. I believe that was Cole Jordan. He's done a phenomenal job being everywhere on the field tonight for the Eagles. With about 30 minutes to go. Wood will collect. Hannon now working on the far side. Plays it back to Wood. Chips it. Now it's McConnell. Martinez with a little bit of room to work. Crosses a defender. Makes him touch earth. Plays it deep to Bohannon, who's there. If he can stop it, Glenwood has an opportunity. Plays it back inside. Hughes scores! Carter Hughes off the pass from Bohannon. Martinez sent it right where he needed to. Bohannon did the running. And who else but Carter Hughes? The offensive engine for Glenwood capitalizes, giving Glenwood another 2-point lead. Glenwood up now 3-1. 10 minutes into this second half. If you're Alabama Christian Academy, that takes the wind out of you because you just got right back in the game with an early goal and see yourself down 2 with under 30 minutes to go. That's brutal, but how about that from Carter Hughes? Great ball from Bohannon, crossed it inside. Didn't really look like the Eagles were there to help play defense, and Noah Shack left on a little bit of an island. Island made by Martinez and Bohannon and Hughes, and this isn't Gilligan's Island. They're not leaving happy. It was a great job by Carter Hughes getting the goal there. It's Cash Carney with the interception, now working downfield, plays it ahead to Bohannon. Just a bit too strong. That one played out by Henry. We'll stay with the Gators. Brooks Logan now works back to his engine, Carter Hughes. Unable to do much with it, but Brody Tate secures it at midfield. And Cole Jordan works for it. Tate still working. It's still in the mix. Finds its way to Bohannon. Flips it inside to Wood. Wood gets shoved. I believe they will call it. So they are going to call a penalty on Alabama Christian Academy. This one about 20 yards out, just outside the box. Very fortunate that they didn't get a penalty kick there, but another threat for Glenwood here to potentially go up 4-1. I believe this one will be taken by Carter Hughes as Noah Shack builds his wall in front of him right at the midway point. Lots of players on the post, so Glenwood going to have to look to maybe play this one off of a rebound perhaps, but difficult shot for Hughes nevertheless. Plays it up. Was going for that right corner, unable to find it though as it sails out of bounds towards the Glenwood baseball field, Tim Fanning Field, I believe it is. So Glenwood now with 2 second-half opportunities, about 20 yards out on free kicks, off of ill-advised Eagle penalties or fouls, unable to really capitalize. Carney and Sauerwine working. Close to your living room. Logan's also there. Tough touch. Lenici able to play it away. Plays it up to Jordan. Gets a bad touch off of his foot. McConnell loses it, though. Now McConnell and Martinez working for control. Tate's also in the mix. They'll play that one out wide. Gets played in. Still dangerous for Glenwood. Got to be careful. Daniel Isaiah with the ball. About 10 yards from the goal. Able to get it out, though. Pannon working for possession midfield. Nearly gets it back there. Kim back in the game for the Eagles. Good slide for Bohannon. Wins possession. Another attempt at a slide. Nothing's happening here. Just both sides continue to slide at each other, but possession will stay with the Glenwood. Believe they eventually called a foul. They did. That one sent deep towards Martinez. Does a good job with a touch, but that's sent out. McConnell unable to collect. Will stay with Glenwood, though. Very good slide from Bohannon to help win possession there, and I believe the Eagle defender just a little bit frustrated, tried to get it back, ends up committing the penalty. Jordan working, plays it outside. Referee doesn't say it's offsides, plays it inside to Daniel Isaiah. Ryder Christensen, really good job there. Great awareness to realize to get to the ball. He's able to stop any damage. I'll tell you, Ryder Christensen has really stepped up in this game and been a big part of Glenwood on the defensive end. He's been a little bit of an anchor. Wood plays that one through. Carter Hughes working to win it back now at midfield. Finds its way to Logan. Kim able to recollect, though. Plays it back. Some good ball movement here. So they continue to want to work on that far wing. They'll say the touch on Tate was inadvertent, so play on. Martinez now working. Martinez has been an absolute workhorse for Glenwood on this far side. He's done a great job keeping possession of the ball. Tate loses it. McConnell able to play it out. As Glenwood gets ready to get set on defense. Substitutions will come in for the Eagles. That one's played deep towards Wood. Great job by the Eagles to shield it. That one's played away, but it will stay with Glenwood towards midfield on the far side. Martinez gives it to McConnell to throw it in. He'll drop it back off. Almost loses it. McConnell's still working for it. Now the Eagles on a turnover with a chance to run. I believe it's Parker. Glenwood wanting it offsides, but they're not going to call it. Christensen there to collect, though. He's had very good awareness getting to where he needs to so far this half. Ooh, poor touch from the Eagles. Gives Wood a chance to work. Was laid off to Logan. Looks ahead to Bohannon. Doesn't have too much there. He's harassed by two Eagles. He's looking for anybody. Gets it to Logan, who will now work on the outside. Tries to cut back in. Runs over a defender. Looks for a shot. Takes one. And it scores! Brooks Logan scores from about 20 yards out. He looks at the crowd. Are you not entertained? He talks his talk. That was a shot from 20 yards out. Noah Shack didn't even really have a chance. That one bent up towards the far post corner. Brooks Logan, are you kidding me? It was unbelievable. The Gators go up 4-1. A little bit of an offensive flurry in the second half. 3 goals, 2 from the Gators. Brooks Logan getting a phenomenal goal from about 20 yards out, left side or near side of the box, and Glenwood goes up 4-1 now. He had a little bit of swagger on that one, too, as he turned to look to the home crowd and piped them up. Can't look too far, though, now as the Eagles are looking for an offensive. Goal scorer for the Glenwood. Logan sends it away. Carter Hughes trying to win possession of it. Ends up in Martinez's hand, plays it ahead. Nobody home for the Gators. It will be collected by Noah Shack. Shack with a very good performance so far, though the scorecard may not say it, conceding 4 goals. He's been working hard against Hughes. As Wood now looking for another threat, lays it off to Hughes, dribbles inside, cuts between 2 defenders. Oh, maybe tried to get a run out of Bohannon there. Wasn't there, but Carter Hughes very talented with his footwork and control, just dribbling through multiple Eagle defenders at a time as Sauerwan tries to collect this one. That's booted out towards your living room. Hannon throws it ahead, looking for Wood. Poor touch from Henry, gives it back to the Gators. And now Wood will look for a deep throw in potentially. Gets Martinez running near side, puts it in deep. It finds a home. I'm not sure if that's a goal. They'll score that as a goal. The referees will confer potentially, see if there was a deflection on it. So they'll call no goal. They'll say no one touched it after the throw-in. So a player has to make contact with the ball in order for it to be a goal on a throw-in, I believe. But Noah Shack very fortunate to not have another goal scored against him. That throw-in by Drew Wood, so it will be a free kick for the Eagles. And McConnell already very aggressively working to get it back, as is Martinez. And Glenwood potentially working for something here. Sauerwan plays it ahead, but it's taken by Kim. What a throw by Drew Wood, though. You can't ask more if you're Coach Eddie. You put it exactly where you wanted it to, but no one touched it first. Hannah working on this far side. Earns the throw in. He'll look ahead for Wood, who wants to run. Henry once again sending that out. So this time to throw in from Bohannon, not from Wood. He'll lay it off to Logan, who has Martinez working in the middle of the field. Dumps it off to Tate. Takes a little bit of a bump. Trying to cut it outside. Still working, Tate is. Ends up losing possession. Referee will call a foul, I believe it was, on Tate. So Eagles free kick at about the 30-yard marker. So it's very interesting for me right there. That throw-in, I feel like we had another opportunity there, and Bohannon ended up throwing it in after White did score on the throw-in, but it's not a goal. But it's very funny. Good chance to see that again. So we're halfway through this second half. Tate working against Jordan. Finds its way to Logan. Jordan's still harassing, though. Hughes gets tripped up. Referee says play on. Wood working on it on the outside. Takes a little bit of a bump. Drops it off. Believe to Martinez, who works to cut inside. Has a trailer, though. Martinez unable to recollect. Still trying to get it. Gets a good body control. Wood gets it. Tries to play it in to Hughes. Nobody home, though. Glenwood still with good possession here. Brody Tate having to work really hard against Cole Jordan, giving him a lot of trouble. Very athletic, very, very big man. Plays it inside. Nobody home. Good idea there. I believe it was by Wood. The Eagles now look to try to push their numbers. 2-on-2 with Christensen. Also a lurker for the Eagles. He'll continue to try to play inside. He takes a strike, and it just hits the outside netting. No goal. Great chance, I believe that was, once again, Cole Jordan. Cole Jordan being the offensive threat for the Eagles. Unable to find it, just took a bit of a bad touch, I believe it was with his left foot, unable to find the goal. Great job by the Gators in pursuit on defense. I believe it was Carney harassing him. Free kick by the Gators, sent to midfield. Martinez there to collect. Tries to play it ahead, gets deflected. Now O'Connell will work for it. He maintains possession, gets it to Martinez. Great job by Martinez, great ball control, gets past the defender. Too many Eagles around, unable to do much with it though. Sarwan plays it off its head. Eagles unable to collect. Bohannon in pursuit. Logan's there. Tate will get it. Drops it off to Logan. Logan looks to reset. Notices he may have something ahead of him. Dribbles past the defender. Takes a little bit of a shove. Tries to play it through. Good idea. Wood was there. Ball just didn't quite get there. Now Jordan working, looking for a through ball himself. Unable to get it. Substitutions now being made for both squads. Looks like Davis will enter the ball game again. Couldn't quite see who came out for him. Perhaps McConnell. No, McConnell's still out there. I believe it was Martinez. Earning a well-deserved rest as Bohannon works near side. Midfield. Glenwood earns the throw in as the Eagles throw the other hand. Drew Wood off the deflection has an opportunity here. Glenwood trailing. Bounces it back inside. Gets tackled. Takes a really big bump. Referees want to play on. Glenwood wants a foul as Wood is still struggling to get up. He took a really big shot and he's hobbled. Looks like his right ankle perhaps is giving him trouble. He took a really hard tackle there. Alabama Christian Academy nearly giving up another just 20-yard penalty. The referee will say play on. Wood looks to be okay. Bohannon throws it in. I believe they'll say an illegal throw-in, though. Going the way of the Eagles. Deep throw towards center field. Sauerwein's there. Referee has something else to say. Say it was a foul on Glenwood. Now Jordan and Tate battling at midfield. Jordan able to spin off of him. Potentially a runaway here. Carney unable to intercept. Jordan still going. Carney giving him trouble. Glenwood able to boot that one away. So once again, Cole Jordan giving Glenwood a really tough time off making them work defensively. Just not much fruit to show for it in the harvest. Jordan with the ball, working at about the 20-yard marker, cuts inside, trying to maintain possession. Referee will signal a free kick. Jordan trying to do a little bit too much. Great defensive harassment there. Now Carney will look to boot it away from his own goal. He sends that one towards Hughes, unable to collect. Put back in play towards Austin, who works with it. Off the deflection. Tate secures it. Davis unable to get it off the pass from Tate. Now it's Parker working on the outside. Able to drop it off to Lanichi. Takes a deep shot. It was there. It was just off target. Christensen was there for the reaction as well. I don't believe he would have let that one go in. Perhaps he was looking for Daniel Isaiah there on a cross. The Eagle was in the vicinity there, but nevertheless, corner kick here for the Eagles. Lanichi lines it up Tries to organize his team. Lots of Eagles in the post. That one sent a little bit far. Off the back end, I believe that was Parker's foot. Finds its way out of bounds. No goal there. Glenwood once again staying disciplined and composed on a set play, not giving up any penalties, not giving up a goal there. It's a great job defensively from Glenwood. As Carney looks for his target. He plays this one deep in the direction of Wood. Doesn't quite find a home. Daniel Isaiah there, unable to collect. Sourwine plays it in now. Logan working, dropping it back, and Glenwood wisely playing this one slow, working for possession, trying to stretch out this Eagle defense. Great Meg pass there from Carney. Finds its way to Sourwine, unable to keep it in. It will stay with Glenwood, though. Really good pass there from Carney. Got it between the legs of his defender. Carter Hughes plays it off the chest. Great first touch. Running on the outside now. Beats the defenders. Has Martinez working inside. Plays it inside to him. Woods there, unable to collect. Martinez still there. Still an opportunity for Glenwood as McConnell takes a strike. Hits right off of an Eagle defender, and it will be a corner kick for Glenwood. So Carter Hughes, great effort there. Great idea. Drew Wood just unable to capitalize on a really well pass and really well placed pass, and Martinez was also there in the mix. So Alabama Christian Academy very fortunate not to find themselves down 5-1 with about 13 minutes here to go in this matchup. Believe corner is taken inside off of Wood. Had the opportunity earlier. Shack's there to able to get a hand on it, get it out. Now here comes Bohannon working again outside. Crosses it inside, just over the goal, nobody home. Just a little bit too far. Still really good job by Glenwood. Drew Wood, who had the opportunity to score off the cross from Hughes, wasn't able to quite place his header in. Noah Shack there, able to do a good job preventing that from going in the goal. And Glenwood was two really good offensive opportunities there. Now Alabama Christian Academy looks to strike as Jordan working with Parker on the outside. Not able to do much with it. Skaters earn a goal kick. And they can take all the time in the world as we have about 12 minutes left to go here. Name of the game, don't concede 3 goals. Carney takes his time, sends it deep. Finds his way towards Bohannon, just gets by him. That one's played deep. Ill-advised boot gives the ball back to Sourwine, who will have a throw-in. Logan tells him to settle down, play it slow. Carney, good ball movement here in the middle of the field now. He wants to run. He'll play that one deep. Had a good idea there, just misplaced on the pass. Martinez and McConnell in pursuit. So for Logan as a senior of this matchup, leading the Gators, I believe they called an illegal throw in there from the Eagles, so McConnell wants to work, plays it in towards Martinez, working along the wing, tries to get it past the defender, does get inside, still has a little bit of possession of the ball, tries to get a cross in, stumbles, gets deflected, gets it back again. Alabama Christian Academy very fortunate. Oh, am I speaking too soon? Martinez is still in the mix, still working for it. Now here comes Tate. They're able to get that one away. Just off the foot of Carney. Through ball. I believe Austin's not going to find much of a home. But it will give the Eagles time to catch their breath. So with about 10 minutes left to go in this matchup, you see a lot of hands on hips, a lot of fatigue starting to catch in, a lot of tugging on jerseys. Question is, does Alabama Christian Academy have enough in the tank to get back into this ball game? As Tate manages to win possession there. McConnell also still working with it alongside Martinez. Gives it back to McConnell. Poor touch from Hughes. That one sent away again. So with under 10 minutes to go, Glenwood leading 4-1. 2 goals, very very impressive goals scored this half. Brooks Logan about 20-plus yards out on a bend. And Carter Hughes early on in this half. East Glenwood takes their time on the throw-in. It's won by Kim. Davis in the mix now. That one booted away in the direction of Wood. ACA unable to collect, though. They do find a drop-off. Throw in goes in the way of Sauerwein. He drops it off. Bohannon gets it back. Tried to beat Adam there. Apologies, Austin. I do believe they will call foul on Austin there to give Glenwood the free kick. Logan will take the kick, and he'll take his time. Plays it off the ground, up to Hughes. Looks for a good cross inside. Idea's there. It's unfortunate it didn't have much of a run, but really well-placed ball by Hughes. 2 Gators in the vicinity. It's Martinez now battling. I believe that's Jordan. Got tripped up a little bit. They will call a foul on Glenwood. Jordan wants to play it ahead fast. Austin in the area. Christensen there, able to collect. Great wherewithal from Sauerwein, able to realize what was happening and get back on defense as Jordan tried to push the pace there and try to get a goal. Catching Glenwood sleeping. So now Bohannon working on the throw-in. Looked for Wood. Decides to drop it off to Sauerwein. Plays it back to Bohannon. Has Martinez in the middle of the field working. Gets it off to Logan. Some good ball movement here. Martinez takes a shove in the back. Ends up losing possession off of it. Referee will end up calling it. Another free kick here for Glenwood roughly about 40 yards out. So Logan probes the defense, gets his guys in position, sends it in deep, near side. That one booted away by Kim, but Glenwood will be awarded with a corner kick on the near side, I believe. This one will be taken by Hughes. So Glenwood with another opportunity to strike here in the 33-minute mark, the second half. Hughes sends it in. I believe that one was played off of Kim again. Gives Hughes another chance. Didn't get that ball quite where he wanted. It was a little bit low. So Logan now shows to the ball. Draws another defender. And directs his guys towards the far post. That one a little bit stronger. Finds itself in the same spot. Now a little bit of a breakaway here. Collected by Sauerwein, though. Ball is shanked. It will stay on the Glenwood half of the field. Scratch that. They call it a foul on Glenwood. So it will be Kim taking a free kick. Maybe. After a little bit of debate, Henry decides he wants to take it. He has Kim on the run. He plays that in the middle. Logan able to collect, as is Bohannon. Now Henry working, trying to put something into play. Christensen will be there to see this one out of bounds. So as we approach about 5 minutes left to go in this matchup, Cole Jordan's early goal at about the 5-minute mark sprung a little bit of life into the Eagles. Not able to do much with it as Carter Hughes and Brooks Logan, the 2 leaders of this team, the 2 senior leaders of this team, do their own thing. And now Sauerwein's working outside and gets himself a throw in for Glenwood at about 30 yards out. Scratch that. They'll say it was off of Sauerwein. So Eagles look to go deep with it. Headed towards Hughes, finds its way back to Martinez. Now Logan works, probes, finds a good ball inside to Hughes. Has a nice move, loses it though. Now Martinez plays it. Good little boot. Bohannon's there. Also Wood in the area. Headed it to Wood. Has it on the outside. Davis there also. Davis looks for a strike. Unable to connect. Referee will call offside, though. I believe it was Drew Wood who was offside off the head from Bohannon. So Eagles very fortunate there to not have to concede another goal with about 4 minutes left to go here. If you're Glenwood, the time is your friend, so the slower you play, the better, but never hurts to add one onto the scoreboard. Again, the last time these two teams met, 9-4, Alabama Christian Academy. So quite the turnaround for Glenwood. Same offensive production, 4 goals, but even better defensively. So to go from providing 9 or giving up 9 goals a month ago, as Bohannon had a chance there, to only conceding 1 so far tonight. Don't want to jinx it with about 3.5 to go. So a month apart, Glenwood showing strong improvement. Still getting a legal throw in on Logan. Eagles looking to push. This one finds its way to Austin. Plays it off his foot to Davis. Now Henry with the ball at midfield, looking to play one ahead. Nobody home. So that one's booted away for an Eagle throw-in. Great catch by head coach Eddie Miranda of the Gators. I don't think I would have caught that. I might have flinched, taking it in the head. Logan working for possession midfield against Kim. Manages to get it out to McConnell. Davis tries to play it back to him on a 1-2 play. McConnell's not there to receive it, though. Here comes Logan as he slowly probes. Good pitch ahead. Bohannon there on the run. Only Shaq to beat. He takes a shot. Good save by Shaq. Gets a hand on it. The Eagles are there to recollect. So Glenwood are unable to score on the open run. Ooh. A little bit of a gut shot there. Glenwood still with the initiative, so unable to score there. Noah Shack with a great defensive play. Bohannon had a good shot on goal attempt, but was able to get his left hand down and stop it, and no Gator was there to collect the deflection and potentially get another one, and have a little bit of a slippage now as McConnell works, gets it. Working now a little bit with Davis. That one's seen out by Parker. Remain with Glenwood. About 1.5 minutes left to go. Gators threatened out on to their lead. Martinez working with it, loses it. Now Logan in battle for possession. Parker working on the outside. Tries to play it to Jordan. Does find it, but great defense there. Leads to McConnell earning it back. Davis works on the far side, earns the Gator throw in. Coach Eddie tells his guys to slow it down, take it easy. Carter Hughes working along the right side, loses it. Another throw in as we hit the 60-second mark in this matchup. That one's booted into the visiting team's fan bleachers. Henry works in the middle of the field. Sarawine able to intercept. Off the foot of Davis. Logan works it. Bohannon's also there. Logan loses it. That one's played up towards Austin. Ball gets past him. Carney's there. Good job shielding that one off. That ball sent ahead to Bohannon, who's able to collect. About 20 seconds left to go in this matchup. Bohannon wants more. He plays it up. There is a Gator in the vicinity. Carter Hughes there with a little bit of a 3-on-1 now. Continues to play. Takes a strike. Great strike. Hits the crossbar of the field goal post. A lot of power there on that strike, but with that will end the matchup as Glenwood goes on, advances to 4-7 on the year, wins this matchup 4-1 against the Alabama Christian Academy Eagles out of Montgomery. A little bit of revenge for the 9-4 matchup, or rather 4-9 score last time they visited them in Montgomery. With that, I would like to give our All-State Player of the Game I want to hand it to Carter Hughes. Watching this matchup, he looked like the offensive engine for the Gators this entire time. He did a great job facilitating. He did a great job scoring. I mean, he had an unbelievable pass early on. I believe it was to Carney, and he really is just an engine that gets this Glenwood team going offensively. So All-State Player of the Game. All the praise to Carter Hughes there, but Glenwood advancing to 4-7. Once again, I would like to thank our sponsors for this presentation of Glenwood Soccer on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola. That'll do it here from Smith Station at Sammy Howard Field as Glenwood wins both matchups against Alabama Christian Academy. I've been your play-by-play commentator, Evan Brown. Joined by me is my producer, Chris Gates. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Have a good night.